to get, but that's
Oreos are pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what's also good, Adam?
Shutting up.
I wasn't going to say it.
But now that you bring it up,
I remember.
Now that you bring it up,
I was going
Adam,
to say latkes and pay respect to the Jewish culture.
Well, then thank you.
but
now that you say it,
now you reminded me that you hold a grudge. Because I may have told you to shut up once or twice. You're gonna treat me.
That would be so awesome if that's your recollection of this podcast. Is maybe one or two times I was a little rude to you, but you're gonna hold that against me?
I don't hold any
for
grudges.
years.
For years.
One or two instances.
All I gotta hear about when I was having a bad day.
Just quietly seething on the inside, not saying anything, resenting Nick.
We need to make them, dude.
Oh, yeah, we
get a
need
little
to
piece.
plug Mike D's t-shirts.
Yeah,
Mike
buy
D's
the Come Downs.
selling Come Down t-shirts. None of the money goes to us.
Yeah, $0.
Which Adam was kind of salty about before.
I didn't
he was
say
like,
that.
Oh, boy, the fucking t-shirt.
He's like, maybe some of the coins should go to us. Maybe not so much expensive for us. Maybe a little cheap, perhaps, please. Thank you.
No, I would like to. We should make some merch that we actually make money.
Did I ever tell a
off of.
story on the podcast about the Jewish fire department in Williamsburg?
Oh, yeah.
I think we did say that.
What, did I ever mention it?
How they take the
there's
babies, they save the babies.
Well, there's a fucking there's a Heb fire department. In
They're
South
all
Williamsburg.
Orthodox.
Well, no,
right?
they have their own ambulance service, their own cops, and their own fire department.
Well, so
They're not I don't
they
think
show
necessarily
up,
sanctioned by the city.
Right.
They show up and they just got like a garden hose.
yeah.
And he's like, not so much water, Jacob. A little bit less, perhaps. It's kind of expensive water.
Remember how 10 minutes ago we were talking about holding down the racism?
Yeah, but you know what? Anti-Semitism is kind of like, it's too funny. You know,
it is really good.
it was like verboten for so long.
Well, it's old school racism, right?
Yeah,
That's why
it's
like
cartoonish.
anti-Italian.
It's like laughing at Looney Tunes.
If someone says "wop" or "dago," I think that's funny.
Dago's the funniest
because
one.
that's like mean slang
Right.
from the 1920s.
I feel like the true evidence that anti-Semitism
The only
is
anti-Semi-
dead is that anti-Semitic jokes are now funny.
Yeah.
That's like the best news.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Is that you can just fucking make coin jokes.
Yeah.
I mean,
cheap
yeah.
jokes.
I think I find anti-Semitism to be very funny, unless it's one anti-Semitic Twitter account.
The guy who also exposed Irwin Come Down fans.
Guy that is it's because Irwin's Jewish.
Yeah.
There had to have been a couple aspie dudes working on the Transcontinental Railroad that were like, this rules.
Autistic Chinese guys.
Chinese slaves, Asperger's guys that were just I don't know what everyone's complaining about. This is awesome.
Well, I was always laugh about that with the guys in the Holocaust.
Oh, the train guys.
Autistic guys. They're get on the train. They're like, yes, sir.
Choo choo.
Choo choo.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, the IDF had some tweet that was all the ways the autistic people contribute to the military or whatever. I was all the way as autistic soldiers contribute to the military. And I quoted it and I was like, who do you think drove the trains to Auschwitz or whatever? And then I had to delete it because
that's
that
tough.
was too much.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
I heard you're doing a blue podcast now. I heard you
what's all this cum stuff you're doing?
What's all this cum stuff?
I had 200 years or so.
You're seeing walls sprouting up not only here, but in a lot of other places. Israel, for instance, there's a wall with the West Bank.
Israel's a fascist ethnocracy, and they do fine.
They got Hooters there.
The U.S. could be like Israel. They have a booming tech industry.
No.
They have cafes, and they commit genocide every day. So I don't understand why that's such a bad place to be.
I agree, dude.
Yeah,
I think we're on to
Jeez
something
Louise,
there.
dude.
Adam
Jeez
just
Louise.
shook his head in agreement.
You
I
get
did not
up in
agree.
the morning, have some hummus, and then kill a baby.
No, you do like that's like German. That's more German.
I don't know how to do it.
No,
They
it's
sound
French.
like the French people.
No, it's like, of course, we wake up and the Palestinians are trying to kill us every day. So what we do is we strap on military clothes, and the hot girls with big teeth put on the military clothes, and they take M16. And you don't understand how hot it is to do girl doggy style while she has M16 pointed at terrorists that are throwing rocks at you. They are doing terrorism with rocks, with just pebbles.
I saw a little boy walk past a pebble, so I picked him up and put him in my microwave. Now he is with the hummus. We ate him and drank his blood, but it was not like Christian blood. Not
there
as delicious.
are plenty of very good
Folks, we like to have a little anti-Semitic fun on this podcast.
There are plenty of good people who live in Israel in my family.
Yeah, they're called Palestinians. Folks.
All right.
Adam, did they make Hanukkah? Did they make a Hanukkah candle? What's it called?
The
oven,
menorah?
The Hanukkah oven? The menorah?
What are you talking about?
The menorah.
Yeah.
Did they make a Reese's
The
menorah?
candelabra?
Yeah.
The Jewish candelabra?
Yeah.
Did they make a Reese's one? No.
Do they make any candy, any Jew candy?
Yeah, Gelt.
Yeah, they make a money kind.
Yeah. Gelt is the
They
funny
literally
shit.
do, right?
Yeah. That's so funny. It's like,
It's so
stereotypes are so mean. Anyhow, we make our children eat coins. we get them started young on a taste for coins.
Listen, it taught me fiscal responsibility.
But no major there's no Hershey's Jew coin candy, right?
No.
It's like made by a specific.
Oh yeah, you know.
Well, it's got to be kosher.
True.
Hershey's isn't going to fuck around with that.
True,
They don't
true,
have time
true,
at that
Hershey's
factory.
is kosher.
You know how many children die a day at the Hershey's factory from touching the wrong shit?
Yep.
That was the funniest shit in the world when gay pride was happening 2 years ago. And I was just walking through it, and I saw all these like Hasids protesting gay pride, but then I looked closer, and they were like day laborers dressed as Hasids. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I took a picture of it, and I was sending it to people. I'm like, look, the Hasids paid day laborers to protest for them as a joke. And then the next day I read the paper, and that's exactly what the Hasids did.
Yeah.
They went to Home Depot, got a bunch of day laborers, dressed them up like Hasidic Jews, and then fucking made them protest gay pride.
That's so awesome, dude. Hell yeah, let's go to the comptroller's office after this, boys.
I already searched for my name in pretty much every state.
Did you get anything?
No,
Oh.
nothing.
I don't think there's any money for me out there.
Yeah, you would know about it already.
Yeah.
You have a spidey
There's
sense.
an antenna
Of course.
pops up
Yeah,
out of your
yeah.
head.
A
I
Jaime
don't know.
sense.
Boop, boop.
I don't know if it's in my head. I think it's in
The nose.
I think it's in my schnoz.
A proboscis.
It's like a metal detector. If you put Adam's nose to the ground, it works like a metal detector.
What's the name of that monkey with the hilarious nose? A proboscis monkey?
I don't know.
They look. What do you mean? They have like dick nose, like Gonzo noses?
Yeah, they look exactly like Gonzo.
Really?
Oh, that's hilarious.
that's
It's a Hebrewish monkey.
Native to Israel.
It's an Israeli monkey. Yeah. There's maybe one more banana, perhaps.
He does the Yoda speak.
Yeah. Yeah, Yoda was just Jewish, right?
Yeah,
that's why he talks like that.
That's what I thought.
He was definitely fucking Jewish. He was like a little huddled Jew,
Yeah.
which is pretty
Yeah.
cool,
Nah,
honestly,
stop.
for
Get a
Star
load
Wars.
of these.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That straight looks like a dick.
A proboscis monkey or proboscis monkey.
That looks like a George Lucas character of a Jew.
Yeah.
That looks like what Anakin, who enslaved Anakin or whatever.
Yeah. Well, they're native to Israel.
They live on the Wailing Wall. They make the noises.
Tell me
Nice.
that doesn't look like a guy we know. Right there. The surprised look on his face also.
Holy shit, that's
Well,
so
you
I've
ended
been-
half off brunch.
Someone emailed us just now. I just read it, and he was like, I finally saw pictures of you guys, and Nick, you're a very handsome man. Oh, basically, half of our fan base are men who want to fuck you.
And then Stav, you looked exactly like I expected you to. But Adam, holy fucking shit. I did not think it was possible
How Jewish you
for
look?
someone to look that Jewish.
You're pretty up there. I mean, in terms of...
Yeah, you look like
pretty more
Barton
Jews.
Fink.
Yeah.
I looked at
More Jewish than that.
at the pictures from the ones that D took it from
Those were
Funny
great.
Moms.
Shouts out D. Guerreros.
I think I've finally, at almost 30 years old, decided I do have a big nose. I didn't.
What do you mean you've decided?
No, I never thought I did. I legitimately don't.
I guess Adam's back. Dude, we were killing it.
All right.
Sorry,
What
guys.
else? What do you have? You want to talk about your
Hey,
fucking
how about
roommate
get
for
your
40
fucking
minutes?
shoe off our like brand new couch?
I'm sorry.
You're like immediately putting the sole of your shoe directly on the arm.
First of all, it was not
First
the
of all,
sole,
also,
it was the
those
side
shoes,
of my
by the way,
shoe.
we've never mocked him for this.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the most
Yeah, yeah.
Jewishly acquired shoes of all time.
You stole them from like a church lost and found box.
This motherfucker found these shoes on the street, then did
Not on the
research.
street.
Shut the fuck up. Did research, found that they have a lifetime warranty, returned them, and got brand new boots. You fucking piece of shit.
First of all, they were in the free pile of my apartment building. Second of all,
Why does your apartment building have a free section?
it's pretty chill.
I don't think that's real. Is it labeled that, or have you just been taking shit from
You've
where
been
people
taking
drop
garbage.
off mail?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's the free pile. It's like a bunch of Amazon boxes
dude,
that you just
it's my
take to the
neighbor's
front.
my neighbor's apartment. Is
In
the
my,
free pile.
in my dad's, because that's the, now that I'm rich, that's the only thing that's left to be a hypothetical. All these other goals I could accomplish. You can't buy a rigid airship anymore.
You can't?
No.
Are they illegal?
The
You
Graf,
can make one from wood.
the Graf Zeppelin company still exists, and I'm sure if you were an insane billionaire, you could probably fucking pay them enough money to commission like a full scale.
Someone put a bug in Elon Musk's ear or something
Yeah.
and bring him back.
Well, the reason they went away is because the United
God,
States.
you really do know a lot about
Yeah,
this.
the United States like had all the helium reserves, and helium was a lot safer than hydrogen. So
Hydrogen is flammable. Fool.
yeah, so I mean that's what happened to the Hindenburg.
Oh,
They
is that
had-
why that shit exploded?
Yeah, because any non-U.S. manufacturer of like airships had to use hydrogen gas.
I
And-
think it exploded because of the racism. Because I think that they were too busy hating other types of people to fly a good plane.
I think the Jews brought it down.
Well, yeah, what happened on the Hindenburg was there was a Jewish guy going around like, "Can anyone help me light my menorah?" And then it burned the whole fucking ship and killed all these Germans. And the Germans were like, "We're gonna gas and burn every Jew in the world."
Oh, that
as
makes
revenge."
sense. Is that how it started?
Yeah,
I don't think that's how it started.
that's exactly how it started.
I think that it was.
Read your history, Adam.
Yeah.
I think that the
Read your
Nazis
book.
tried to
Read your book.
make a really long line,
Oh, the humanity.
and the Jews that were standing in it were complaining the most, and then they didn't like that. And then that's how they thought, I'm okay.
I don't think so. No, thank you. No marijuana for me.
Oh, but it's like everyone was mad at him because of Passion of the Christ, except for me. I was the only person that wasn't mad.
I don't know.
at
People
him.
weren't mad at him for Passion of Christ. People were mad at him because he got drunk and was
And
yelling,
said Jews.
yelling about kikes to that like CHP officer right after that movie came out. And people were like, "This is kind of an anti-Semitic movie," and he's like, "No, it isn't."
I saw
All the Jews have just giant
Oopsie
noses, like and horns, like little ass horns.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm always gonna apologize for Mel.
I think
dude.
people were more just
I don't
mad.
care.
I don't think it was people that were mad. I think it was the Jewish conspiracy that controls the media mad that he shined so much
That he
light
exposed them.
on truth
on
and
the
history.
true, yeah, on
Who
the
actually,
true,
exactly,
who
I actually
agree.
killed Christ,
Yeah,
and it was you.
I
Your
don't know
people.
about that.
Specifically,
could-
your family.
I don't know if you could prove that in a court.
I
of law.
can. Do your ancestry.com. It
My
traces all the way
anci-
back to
I
the
got-
guy who killed Christ.
I got a really good report.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What? You know I'm 6% Jewish?
I know.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I mean, it's stupid. That's like blaming the guys that called the police on Michael Brown for his death.
What, saying Jews killed him?
Yeah,
Yeah, the Jews like manipulate.
they tattled.
They tattled.
They
Yeah.
were tattletales.
Yeah, if Jesus was black, the Jews would just call the cops and he would immediately
They would be the
killed.
guys.
Yeah.
The Jews are the guys that own that cigarillo store that Michael Brown went into, and then the Romans are Darren Wilson.
Yeah, it's true. It's
The
a really
Romans
good
are
analogy.
George Zimmerman, And then the Jews are George Zimmerman when he's in the car making the phone call.
Yeah, Zimmerman's a better one.
Yeah.
It's still the Jews' fault. Yeah, that's true. That's a good analogy, boys. Did anybody die in that ambulance? Did you watch anyone die?
I watched a guy die.
Really?
Tell that story.
There we go.
It was really sad.
What did he die of?
Of a heart attack. Yeah.
He saw some Palestinians roaming freely and happily.
It was a Palestinian.
And he had a heart attack.
It was a Palestinian guy.
Oh.
Well, he was.
It was really sad.
Wait, no, it was a Jewish
now
guy.
it's sad.
What happened was he went into the store, and he was buying a couple of blank VHSs, and they were he was at the register, and they said, okay, it's $15.97, and he said, wait, I have a coupon, I got it from the paper, and he opened his wallet up, and the coupon was gone. And boom, just completely exploded his heart.
Pieces were coming out of his nose.
He lost that 15% off. The blank VHS
How am I going to record myself having sex with my Palestinian slaves now?
Yeah, it was really sad. His son was in the.
Oh, his son was in there too?
Yeah, his son was like 11.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Wow, that is tough.
Well,
yeah, that's tragic.
check your coupon before you leave the house, folks.
That ought to show him the double check every time.
Yeah. You know
who never
there's
forgets
some
his
hot
coupons?
nights out there in Value
son.
City.
Yeah.
I just want a coupon for a new dad. Is there a coupon to bring my dad back?
He has one and he goes and it's expired. Sorry. He's looking at a new dad behind the counter. Sorry, it's expired.
That'd be a good movie. Be like a fun children's movie. Pixar shit is fucking dark.
Yes.
Fucking humor peaks at age 12. It doesn't nothing will ever be as funny.
Yeah, what's the thing with you jack off on a cracker?
Yeah.
You make
I mean, that's not
the last
humor.
But why do boys 11-year-old?
I
don't think they do.
You're the one that
Wanna
had a
make
bar
it
mitzvah. You tell me.
Yeah.
That's
What part of the Torah is that in?
Yeah. That's what the Torah is made out of.
It's jizz crackers.
Jizz cracker.
That's that wall, the weeping wall or whatever the fuck. It's all
Wailing
the
Wall?
Wailing Wall. It's all
Yeah.
jizz and crackers.
Yeah, that's
So what's it? It's a
right.
wall that's like, oh God, I'm a wall. Oh God, I hate being a wall so bad. It hurts. I just want to sit down. Won't somebody please turn me into a chair? I hate being a wall. Oh God, why do I have to live this life being a wall?
He was sticking notes in me.
That's what it is, right?
The paper.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Oh fuck, dude. What? Don't people put little notes in there? Yeah. What is
Yeah,
that?
you put a wish or something, or a letter to God.
It's because
Some gay
the
ass
concept
shit.
of
God
a fountain that you throw change in is absurd
Yeah,
in Israel.
Yeah.
Why would you?
That is fucking out of the question that you would throw loose change into a fountain.
The first person that suggested that got executed on site.
Right, yeah. Boom.
Well, that's what happened to the Palestinians.
They were like, yeah.
They were like,
They were all.
we're gonna go to war with you for 70 years.
They had that.
You
Those
animals.
machines that turn pennies into souvenirs. You get the mere mention of those is like the Holocaust.
A
Jewish guy,
it'd be
watching
great if
someone
they
do
have
that
one of those
guy.
in Israel. You put the penny in, you turn the crank, and then the penny just comes out exactly the same at the bottom, and you're like, oh boy, a penny.
It costs 50 cents.
Yeah, well, look, I got a penny.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that is funny.
You go to view Renaissance art though, a lot of it is just basically child pornography.
porn.
Sure.
It's the quote unquote baby Jesus as a baby with his
This
baby
beautiful
Jesus.
little-
Oh yeah,
Jesus
and
penis.
half of that shit had to have been created by
For-
or for pedophiles.
Well, yeah, for a
Right.
priest exactly to
Oh,
have it in his
shit.
fucking office or whatever.
yeah.
Yo, you think they wanted to
The
fuck
Catholic
babies?
Church commissioned
Damn.
child pornography by some of the greatest artists in the
And
world.
here's
Yeah.
John the
And let's
Baptist
also, as
as
long as
a
we're going
hard
after
7-year-old.
religions, just a reminder that Jewish people currently suck off infants' penises.
Yeah,
at the birth.
all Jewish
In the
people.
interest of
Every
fairness.
single
Adam personally has done it in the name of Yom Kippur. That's what actually Kippur means, baby penis, and Yom is Yom.
No. It's actually pronounced Yom Kippur.
the Kippur is the end of the child's penis. It's not the entire penis. Get it right.
Yeah, that's the part you suck off.
Yeah.
So, speaking of raping children and
adults.
entertainment,
Yeah.
the television business, Kevin Spacey, tip of the iceberg, and emphasis on berg and iceberg. I'm not gonna say why, but we're gonna. I have a feeling.
Why?
Why,
Nick?
Let's just say
Nick, can you
the cut
can you
tip
expand on
of
that?
the iceberg, the
circumcised
circumcised tip
tip.
of
Yeah.
the iceberg.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, we're gonna find out that a couple of fellas have been up to no good in the entertainment industry. Well, no, and then it's funny, like literally as we're saying that, we're trying to find a movie to watch, and like Jeepers Creepers was like on the on like the queue for Amazon or whatever, and Jeepers Creepers was directed by Victor Silva, who was arrested in 1988 for fucking a 12-year-old boy and then videotaping it.
Christ.
And then
he got out and then
got out of prison, and then Hollywood was like, okay, we'll let you direct a video first, and then if that does well, and then he directed Powder, and then Jeepers
That's his
Creepers.
re-entry program.
Yeah, and then every time a Jeepers Creepers movie comes out, people are like, yeah, this guy rapes children, and like the Hollywood just continues to make movies with him.
See, that's what I was saying last week on the podcast. We need to find a way to
Yeah, these are your people, Adam.
integrate this back into society.
These are the people you feel bad for.
Well, no, it's like there's going to be a 100-year plan. So what's going to happen now
Okay.
is there's going to be all this outrage over this stuff. Someone's going to say we need to set up camps to deal with this problem of pedophiles. They're going to start gassing
Re-education
pedophiles.
camps.
The United States will be invaded. Pedophiles will get their own country where they
In the Middle East.
where they kill
kick out
kill people that
Palestinians.
fuck
keeping
adults.
our children safe.
Yeah. And then if you ever criticize the pedophile country,
That's
you'll be
right.
labeled as an anti-pedophile.
And you can't use SodaStream either.
Yeah.
Because that's
Yeah, they'll all the candy companies will be in the West Bank, the West Pedophile Bank. It's a different part of the
bank. Interesting.
yeah. It's actually
Connect the dots.
the country will be in the North Pole.
Oh fuck, that's Santa, dude.
Yeah.
Santa's the biggest child molester of them all.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking secluded ass place in the North Pole.
Yeah, and then that's how we reintroduce pedophiles back into society is
That's good.
through identity politics.
That's a good plan.
I like that idea.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess thanks for listening. If you're one of the agents that is interested in Adam because you like the show, he's not on board with us calling out the predatory nature of the business. or
Exactly.
whatever.
I won't
Adam will
put your
be
shit on blast.
complicit. So if you want to contact him and maybe offer him a job for some reason,
Exactly.
you pick him out of the three.
Mm-hmm.
Not
I
sure
wonder
what about
why.
him is is different that somebody in Hollywood would gravitate to him. But anyhow, if you
thing
don't
that-
read too much into it. We're just having a laugh here. If you're in the industry, you want to approach us to completely change the tone and theme of the show to create a sitcom for children or whatever the fuck.
Yep. Yeah.
Please pitch us your idea.
Young Come Town.
Yeah, we call it Cool Town, right?
Yeah,
and we,
Cool
and we talk
Town.
about Selena Gomez.
Yeah.
That definitely seems like it would jive with the tone of the show.
Come
So,
Town Babies.
Yeah, if you want
Come
to,
Town Babies. Yeah.
Like Muppet Babies.
if you want to just go ahead and take some of the money that we've made already as like a preemptive commission for this bad idea that you have, please contact Adam. And
Go
we'll
through
definitely
me.
do it.
That's
yeah.
that's
Take
the
his
specific
share.
thing.
Yeah.
And the real
you can email Adam at the diddler at playpen.fbi.gov. We'll be taking your emails there.
That's a great email.
Yeah.
Damn, I wonder what other famous guys fucked kids.
Probably George Washington.
Everyone that was in a children's show must have fucked a kid, right?
Yeah.
Well, there was that big rumor about Steve from Blue's Clues.
Fuck the dog.
That he went to jail for being a pedophile.
But he didn't. He just
But
went
Were there
bald.
even children on that show?
No, they were just
It was
cartoons.
entirely a green screen.
And it just turned out he wanted to be a musician.
I thought he went bald and they fucking.
No,
He
he
recorded
did
an album.
Yeah, he did a one-man show. He's actually like a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, apparently he's a really nice guy.
Shouts out to Steve from Blue's Clues. We'll
Yeah.
get you on the pod if you're listening.
And we're
And also the
gonna
guy who tried
defend
to
your
rape
honor.
Steven Spielberg. We'll do a double.
We're doing a new show called Jews Clues, where we discover hidden Semitic ritualistic abuse of children. And we want to know if the guys from Blues Clues wanted to be associated and involved with that. So
Someone show him this. Someone must sort of know that guy.
yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure someone does.
So please play him this clip.
yeah.
You know that website, The Good Man Project?
no,
It's
that's
like-
a real thing.
Yeah, it's like how to be a cuck bitch and
Ugh.
respect your daughter. and not
Ugh.
call her a
Oh
cuck.
god.
I actually don't even know what it's about. I've like glanced at it once or twice, but somebody
Is it
had the
actually good?
display
I
name
bet.
The Gay Man Project.
That's awesome.
Which is so simple.
Salute.
but It's perfect. You know what it is? It's an elegant solution.
Absolutely, dude. I mean, it's the same beginning letter, just
Yeah.
AY instead of OOD.
You know, that would have been better if instead of the final solution, they came up with an elegant solution to the Jewish question.
right.
You know,
Man, what would that
Well, I
have
think
been?
Al Qaeda's working on that right now.
they
Al-Qaeda's
offer
done.
Or
they-
whatever, whichever one.
They
you
offer-
They're actually coming back a little bit.
They offer $20 to any Jew that kills another Jew.
That is an elegant solution.
It would cost less than the Holocaust.
It costs probably $100.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd be left with like 4 Jews. Yeah.
That's
Not
good.
bad.
Comedy. You need comedy writers and guys to make bagels.
Exactly.
So you save like 20,
Yeah.
and that's it.
And that would be an elegant solution.
That would be an elegant solution to the biggest problem of our world.
No, I'm saying back then. I'm not a problem now.
Wow.
That's people don't consider that. I don't know if this is a hack bit, but like, have you ever considered that maybe Hitler killed all the bad Jews? And that's why people are like, how did that happen? It's like you didn't know which ones he was talking about. They got rid of them. We were left with the good ones.
That is true. Technically, I'm not sure.
Yeah, you don't know.
You never met them.
I didn't meet them.
Yeah.
That's true.
And Israel.
It
Well,
really,
yeah.
everyone who went off to those camps could have been the one that's like, I'm stealing candy from a baby and no one can stop me. And all the other ones that are like, can we just write jokes for TV? Those
Yeah.
are the ones that they were like, we'll give these guys a pass for a little bit.
Well, we know
until
one
we
of
get
them
rid of
who
this
died.
Russia.
We had a diary of one of them who
Yeah,
died.
Eli Wiesel,
No,
who
he lived.
who was a
Right. He was a
you
rapist.
know,
grabbed
was a
an
rapist. Yeah.
He grabbed a girl's ass.
So can we trust anything he ever wrote? I don't
Yeah.
think so.
No, he's done.
Well, you got to
It's
consider
quiet
this
for
too.
him.
Is Anne Frank seems like she was like pretty normal or whatever, but she lived in Amsterdam. Not a single mention of like fucking
smoking loud.
you know, getting fucking loud, hitting
it.
big doinks. So she was probably like the least
nerd.
chill person.
She was
in
very
Amsterdam.
unchill. Yeah,
You know, I
For a
bet she
13-year-old
loved
girl.
tattling on people for smoking weed.
Oh.
and for hiding from the Nazis.
Yeah,
She tattled on herself.
She got caught, right?
Yeah,
That sucks, dude.
she's dead.
poor Anne.
Poor Anne. Yeah, Stav. We on the live show on Monday. We were talking about the Diary of Anne Frank, about the part where she feels her own titties, and then Stav got really. You're like, fuck, I should have read that shit.
yeah. I didn't know there was so much beating off in the Diary of Anne Frank.
that's literally the only part I remember.
There was that, and then the period when she got her period.
yeah, which I also thought was hot, dude.
I thought that was sick.
So how much space did they have to like maneuver around?
It's so funny when you're like
It was
12,
like an
any
attic.
mention of like sexuality in any context, you're like, I have to jack off
right.
right now.
Yeah. Man, I'm hungry. I can't wait to go to Racine's party and eat
Yeah,
pasta.
Mike Racine's doing a little party. I got to make some spinach dip before I'm not.
I
going
don't
over
think
there
it's a
for you.
potluck.
Yeah, they asked us
He
not
did
to bring food.
First
he
of
did
all,
not say it
They
was a
said bring
potluck.
drinks, if anything.
First of all, Adam, we all know your policy towards wedding gifts if you have to pay for a flight.
This was only when I
forgot about that.
This is
That was wild.
This is only when I didn't have money. Now I give a wedding gift when I couldn't afford it. And I'd
then
have
you
to,
don't
like,
go to the wedding. Then you just don't go to the wedding.
If I was going to a wedding and I couldn't really
Then you
afford
don't
even going to
go.
the wedding out of town, no, I wouldn't give.
You put on your little
gift.
fucking
And I
suit.
think that-
You eat that free fucking meal, and then you just don't go, motherfucker.
Whatever.
You send $50 as a card. Say, I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I'm broke.
Yeah.
You don't fucking eat their food and don't give them shit.
Yeah, but like some people take that wedding shit seriously. I would love to not go to
Yeah.
weddings.
What do you mean? They take it seriously and expect you to
I don't want
fucking
to go
take
to
part
fucking
in it.
St. Louis to go to a wedding, you know?
Put on a little fucking...
Well, actually,
I actually didn't like Israel until I found out they were racist. I thought they were a bunch of fucking lib-ass Jews, but it turns out they're white supremacists.
Yeah.
And it's not even about being Jewish. It's about being white and Jewish.
That's right.
Otherwise, they'll sterilize your ass.
Are there
Your Eritrean pussy sewed the fuck shut.
are there African Jews?
This is Ethiopian Jews.
there are Ethiopian Jews.
There are.
Yeah.
When they go to Israel, they cut their pussies off.
No, they
Whoa.
don't.
They seal their pussies.
They treat them really nice, I would guess.
They're okay to them, but who they're not okay to is like the Darfurian and
refugees.
Eritrean refugees.
Remember
who just
Darfur?
showed up.
Well, nothing's ever happened to Jews. To
Remember
make them
Darfur
have
and then
any
Coney?
sympathy
Yeah,
for
there's no
refugees.
like genocide that we wanted to escape that would make other Jews sympathetic to other people trying to escape
It's
genocide.
almost like they're bad people genetically.
I don't know about that stuff. I wouldn't go there, but
350 coins found in a man's stomach. A man who was admitted to the hospital in France with stomach pains was found to have swallowed 350 coins, an assortment of necklaces, and some needles.
Jesus fucking
The
Christ.
62-year-old had a history of psychiatric
62?
illness. Yeah, had a swollen stomach when he was admitted. He couldn't eat or go to the toilet, but doctors at Cholet General Hospital were astounded when they carried out an X-ray to see what was wrong. They found a 5.5 kilogram mass, the equivalent of a bowling ball, in his stomach. The man's family had previously warned doctors that he had a habit of swallowing coins. In fact, doctors had removed a few coins from the man's stomach in past hospital visits. The man underwent surgery to remove the coins in January 2002, 5 days after he had been admitted to the hospital. Surgeons found coins worth 4,050 francs. They believe the man swallowed the coins over the course of 10 years.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The coins and other items were so heavy they had pushed the man's stomach down between his hips.
Ah! What the fuck?
He likes eating coins, said Dr. Bruno Francois, who treated the man. When he was invited and came in some homes, he liked to steal coins and eat them.
Hell yeah.
So this man is Jewish.
Pierre Berkowitz.
Doctors say the 62-year-old was suffering from a rare condition called pica, a compulsion to eat things not normally consumed as food. Its name comes from the Latin word for Hebrew.
Wait, what was the first word? A P?
Yeah.
First letter was a P of that word? Or
Yeah.
was it something else?
Pica. Oh, yeah. K-I-K. Yeah, I was reading it, so I couldn't.
Sorry, man, it's all right.
I couldn't put the joke together in my head.
No problem, brother.
You ever
know what else
realize
you know?
that Big
How to suck
Sean
my
has
dick.
never had sex? Yo, Big Sean heard my bit.
did you guys say on the podcast that he hung out with his?
Oh
his
yeah, we
friend
told that
instead
story.
of-
Fuck him, dude. That's
Oh, okay.
that's a fucked up thing to do.
Because he texted me. He's like, "Why is everyone saying I hurt your feelings?" And I
Okay.
was like,
'cause
you
you did.
didn't hurt
Yeah.
my feelings. I was just
That's like a dick move.
Yeah.
oh,
for
that
sure.
he
You know?
hung out with his
And
his
as friends, instead of going to him privately about it and saying, "Hey, would you zip this fucking announce it to our audience of 6 million people."
Yep.
one for every life lost
No.
Where at McDonald's?
in the Holocaust.
No. Adam, don't start this again, man.
What do you
Okay.
mean?
Do not start this fucking propaganda on the show.
6 million Jews.
Come on, dude.
11 million people in general. That
It was only
including
six. It was only gypsies. It was only gypsies and gay guys.
gypsies, homosexuals, political enemies.
People into Beyblades. Think about all the, like, if you did a genocide now, all the stupid types of people you'd have to kill also.
Yeah.
How fucking easy was it for the Nazis that there was, like, obviously Jews are gone. You know?
I mean, yeah.
And then
No
really all you
brainer.
got left after that is, like, gypsies and handicapped people.
Yeah.
And then the 3 or 4 gay guys that existed back then.
Yep. Now
Now they're like, fuck, there's people that think they're breakfast sandwiches. We got to kill all of the people that identify as Jimmy Dean sausages. Yeah, they got a whole tumbler. The Fuhrer
Everyone
not
who's
gonna
ever
like this.
Everyone who's ever had a Tumblr's got to go, probably.
Yeah,
just
probably.
to be safe.
That's the only reason to get on Tumblr.
To get killed.
I wonder what the guy who created Tumblr thinks about it now.
What did Jews used to speak then? Yiddish?
In Europe, yeah. They spoke Yiddish.
That's a funny language.
Yeah, it's really gay sounding.
Do they write it down?
It sounds like someone like making fun of
photo
Jews. You know.
Yesterday, there was
Yeah.
like an Orthodox guy with this just awful posture, just
Yeah.
like completely. He looked literally spineless, and he's got like Dr. Eggman's body,
Yeah.
and he's got his phone held all the way up to his fucking.
I love that
face,
look.
and he's like glaring at the. And his fucking like just chin pressed into
Yeah.
his torso, glaring at the phone. And I was laughing so hard, imagining that he was just zooming in on a picture of a penny.
Oh shit! Fuck, dude. Did you catch what it was by any chance?
Yeah. Yeah, headphones are.
Nah, we're gonna go commando on this
We
one.
got raw.
I'm gonna go raw dog on this one and see what happens. I'm excited, guys.
Your eye is closed shut.
My eye is swollen shut, and I'm ready to. We're all gonna look like pirates.
Yeah, dude. What's your?
You're toothless. I'm gonna have an eye missing. Adam, you're that gay ass parrot.
Yeah.
Yes.
You get to sit on my fucking shoulder.
That'd be fun. Yeah, squawking.
Yeah.
Palestine
I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get a little.
Never said that.
I'm gonna get a little dildo, a little strap on, and I'm gonna strap it over my shoulder like a bayonet or like the bullet, the bandolier.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna just mount onto it.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And that the dildo will go up your ass and hold you in place.
Yeah.
And then we'll get a nice fake beak for it. Or we're just gonna paint your nose. Like
I got the beak.
we're gonna paper mache a bunch of Jolly Rancher wrappers to your fucking nose. And be like, "Where's the cheaper cereal?" That's your catchphase.
I just shared that thing with you.
Toucan.
Toucan Moisha.
Yeah.
Toucan
2 cents.
Slow-mo. 2 cents?
Yeah.
What's the WB frog's name?
Michigan J Frog.
That's right.
What? That's the name?
Yeah, bitch.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, stop acting incredulous. You knew that was his name.
Michigan J Frog?
Yeah.
No.
I did know it was
Michigan
J something.
Jewish Frog.
Sorry.
Whoa, he's Jewish?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just like Al Jolson.
Just
Yeah.
like Donald J. Trump, dude.
The Jews basically invented racism.
Mm-hmm. I
They
agree
came
with
up with
that.
it. They started slavery.
How did they?
Started slavery, number 90%.
of slaves were owned by Jews in the American South.
What about in Egypt?
So true.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know this, but most slaves were leased.
That's right.
From the
Jews.
From the Seinfeld Kramer Corporation.
I don't know if it was ever clear that Kramer was Jewish. In that show.
He was.
Cosmo.
Yeah, Cosmo.
Yeah, what kind of Jew is named Cosmo? And then
What other ways could we get around pedophilia laws? Let's brainstorm.
get around them?
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, okay, here's one. You become a powerful politician or a director.
Buy a plane.
Yeah, director. You buy your own private island. That's a way. Oh,
That's
you could be an Orthodox rabbi living in Williamsburg. You're allowed to suck off kids. Then there's special laws that only apply to you.
I like that.
That allow you to get
Those
away
are both
with it.
pretty hack.
Adam
though.
vouched for me on that, so it doesn't just sound like I'm making it up.
I don't know if that's
It's
such
true.
a widespread
Go ahead and say
practice,
it.
but it's a
Say
pretty.
it.
It's
Back
funny.
me up on this.
It's well known because it's
Go ahead
funny,
and back
but
me
I don't
up
know
on
if
Back
it.
him up, Adam.
Back
be
me
a team
up.
player.
All right,
Be a cool guy.
I was sucked off. As
There,
a child.
and also the part about the special laws.
Yeah, they have their own special laws.
DeBlasio said.
Cuomo, it's Cuomo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Songs about.
We used to have a Ford Expedition, my parents, and we were
nice.
on a family road trip. And I was in the back row, and my mom
you
and
can't,
sister
you can't
were sleeping.
drive to Israel from.
No, we were going to California.
You can take the Jew tunnels under the ocean.
Oh, Israel?
Yeah.
No, we have one of those. You know how at the bank, like when you put your
The Hogwarts Bank,
yeah, one of those
where they literally are
systems,
Jews.
yeah.
That shit is so funny.
Oh yeah, the Hogwarts,
Harry Potter,
the Grindelwald,
the Gringotts.
yeah,
They're just
Gringotts,
fucking
yeah.
elves with big ass noses.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you make a fictional character, it's like racism is creativity. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. Well, you can cover up the racism if it's a monster.
Right.
You can say, "Oh, it's not Jewish; it's just a monster."
Yeah.
Adam, you would have gotten got quick as
In the
hell.
Holocaust.
Oh, yeah.
I like that
I'm
bit we
sneaky.
did where it's Adam and Anne Frank's secret annex, and the Nazis are searching the house downstairs, and one of them starts telling an anecdote, and Adam's like, "Actually,
What interrupted? Yeah, I'd get her caught with a tidbit.
Dude, I would. Yeah, I would. I wouldn't be.
I bet you
wouldn't be
Anne
good in
Frank
a
would have
Holocaust.
smashed in the woods. That would.
Oh,
her
for
thing.
sure.
Anne Frank, didn't she get her period in that book or something? Or she masturbated?
She was horny. Yeah, she was
got
a horny little slut.
Yeah.
Anne Frank seems pretty cool, honestly. They
That's-
said
if
they
I
She
found
looked a lot like me.
If I lived in Amsterdam during the Holocaust, I would have fucked all those girls hiding in secret
No
rooms.
way, dude.
I just feel like I would have done that.
I would have been
I would have
fucking.
gone around and, fucking all the hidden
I
women.
wish I was. I wish I was there, man.
I would have been
Not to
stoned.
stop the Nazis,
Oh,
but
no.
to fuck all the Jewish girls hiding in attics.
to smoke
Yeah,
all that
dude.
premium ganja.
Think about how just low stakes that is.
Yep.
You know, you go fuck them, you don't ever have to see them again.
Go to the Heineken
Raw
factory.
dog every
hidden,
time.
They're hidden behind the bookcase or something. You
Yep.
know,
Yeah,
That's perfect.
That would be cool. Yeah,
That would
that'd
be-
be some.
they're
easy-
secretly trying to dedicate songs to you on Resistance Radio.
What did they say got her caught? It was a cigarette. Someone sparked a cig
Spliffed a
or
doob.
something.
I thought it was like the sound of the pocket change. That's
No.
what I remember. Learning.
I think that they were searching the apartment and they
was
smelled
someone-
a cig, and it was someone in the attic. like,
Someone heard an
smoking
abacus
stuff.
Damn,
being
dude,
used.
Truth.com.
Maybe that's not true.
That'd be a cool Truth.com. man.
Don't smoke cigs because the Nazis.
yeah. Just tell your little sister you died in the Holocaust because you're too busy smoking weed.
Yeah, it was actually truffles in Amsterdam. The legal mushrooms they got over there.
Sable's what, a muskrat?
Sable is a former WWE
No,
diva.
no. I mean the animal.
Sable is a type of fish
No, it isn't.
No, he's
No,
right.
no.
Sable is another name for
for
whitefish.
smoked
Really?
fish.
Yeah.
Sable.
Really?
But
yeah.
it's a Jew thing.
It's a
nobody
Jew
else.
thing.
Nobody else.
I've never
calls
heard of
it.
that. I thought there was some kind of little furry
like
fucked
lox.
up muskrat
They are.
type shit.
Oh.
Sables are like muskrats.
It's like a-
sable fur is like a nice
But
fur.
it's soft.
But the Jews think it's a type of fish.
Of course, everything's a type of fish. to us.
Interesting that they
A
would.
smoked fish.
Yeah. Interesting that they would classify a living being as a type of,
Sub.
cold-blooded.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't belong. It's trying to push land animals out to sea.
Yeah, what's it
There
called?
it is. That's what the Jews are
What
doing.
kind of species?
I don't
are
know.
what are those called? Invasive species.
Yeah. No, hold on. But they're trying to take
White
something
fish.
that belongs on land and push it into the sea. That's,
yes.
that's what they're doing with the
Whitefish
sable.
salad is
Just like Gaza. I don't think the Mossad actually does secret murders.
Really?
I think Israel could
have you
just
seen
kill
Munich?
somebody and
You're right. You're right.
just walk up to somebody and shoot them in the face, and then people
know-
would be like, "How dare Israel do that?" And
We'd
then
know
after
Mossad-
5
They
minutes,
for a
they
fact
would-
do
They
secret
would
murders.
get to just continue doing whatever.
Well, we'd know Mossad did it if it came out. If they were like Anthony Bourdain was actually being used as a human shield.
Uh-huh.
That's
yeah,
how we
yeah,
know
yeah.
that it was really.
And
them.
there were terrorists behind
yeah,
him.
there were terrorists behind him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Hamas's fault.
It was
actually.
Hamas.
Yeah.
that killed Anthony Bourdain.
I can't believe Hamas would do that.
It's fucked up. Well, he gave a bad review to. They were starting their own.
Well,
brand.
actually, he did go to the West Bank. He was like,
Oh
on,
yeah, he
on
did.
his show. Yeah.
they didn't fuck with. I guarantee you, Israel did not like that shit.
Yeah.
No, yeah. And he fucked with Harvey Weinstein, so that's like just that's
Israel's
it would make
crown
total sense.
jewel, Harvey Weinstein.
Well, no, but he got Mossad people to.
He does kind of represent Israel's values, being a bloated rapist that controls the media.
He
I mean,
he
what? I'm not wrong.
I mean that's more like American
That
Jew.
is in the Constitution of Israel.
I mean, there's also the
Well, that's who. What Israel is.
saying
So
rapist-
American and Russian Jews that have like no genetic lineage to the area.
yeah,
That's
of course.
true.
I
It's all
mean,
white
it's not
people.
American. No, it's not true at all.
It's all white people.
No, are a ton of
All of them are just Russian Jews.
just blonde, blue eyes.
no. The Russian Jews came in like the 80s.
And now they control the government.
No. I mean, there are a ton of brown Jews in Israel.
No,
but
there aren't. Not
They
a
are
single
even
one.
more racist.
They all look like you.
No,
They're all like you, and they do this shit.
there's a ton of
They pretend
Sephardic.
they're on the right side, but really, what are they doing?
No.
What is this? What are you doing right now?
Oh, you want me to be on the wrong side?
No, you're now making the argument that everyone in Israel is black.
I read on.
your words, not mine.
There are black people in Israel.
I know,
too.
they're treated really,
forcibly
really
well.
well.
Who, the Ethiopians?
Yeah.
They
They're
really want
not.
them
They
there.
gas them all.
They're not gassed.
They're gassed. I mean, they were literally gassing all of the black Jews in Israel. Just last week, I read this.
No.
Oh yeah, another forum you've been frequenting.
Yeah,
maybe?
right. Oh, I found this out on the Open Anthony subreddit.
Yeah, if you just click on some links they got on that Open Anthony subreddit, you will end up some very educational places.
Yeah,
no, they were sterilizing them though.
There was like a thing where they were sterilizing
That
Ethiopian
is true.
Jews.
Oh,
yeah.
is that actually true?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my god!
Forcibly
dude.
sterilizing.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's the thing is like you make jokes
Jesus
about shit that Israel
fucking
does, and then
Christ.
it's like, well, I mean, it's
When they rescued the
Good
Ethiopian
Christ.
Jews and brought them to Israel, it was called Operation Magic Carpet.
Hell yeah!
And then they brought them over.
insignificant detail.
and
Let's
then
go
they-
back to the forced sterilization.
No. Mm-hmm.
Then it says live or die. The choice is yours. Saw 3.
Oh no!
Hold on, there's more here.
Are we in Saw?
Yeah, we are in Saw.
Fuck!
Whoa.
Watch out, you
It's like the Saw guy on a speaker.
me.
And there's an elaborate room set up, and Adam's like chained to a bunch of shit. And he's like, "You have to suck the dick in front of," and then you just hear "gah gah 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 gah." I was like, "Wait, let me just don't." And then Adam's already out of the room. He's like, "Damn."
Adam just whistling, unlocking our cages, sucks our dicks because we're
He's
in
like, "Gosh, I got a
handcuffs."
free dick to suck today."
Wow,
He's like, "God damn it."
I'm a natural survivor, guys.
Yeah.
You should have heard about what some ancestors of mine did in Poland in the late 1930s.
How about
early
instead of jigsaw?
No.
Yeah.
No, let's talk about Adam's relatives sucking dick to escape the Holocaust.
And I think that's heroic.
Yeah, it was.
I think it was heroic. For
And then they continued that once they came to America.
old Fievel
It's a movie
Friedland.
called Schindler's Lisp. And he's like, "I know a way to get us out of this."
I think that sounds like a pretty good movie.
Damn.
That's really good. That's really
Schindler's
good.
Lisp is really good.
I've got it, boys.
think I'll be able to handle this.
Masha, the Friedlands have rescued all of us by sucking all the cum out of Nazi Germany. Papa, certainly they can't have drank all the cum. They're all asleep. All the Germans have gone to sleep from being blown so effectively
It's true.
by the Friedlands.
Our name was changed in immigration, but that is the rest of it is true.
What was it originally?
Landau.
Boy pussy.
It was not boy pussy.
It was Sokdikovich boy pussy from Poland.
Sokdikovich boy pussy. That's your great great grandfather's name, Adam.
He was a great man.
Now I can't imagine this podcast without hearing those two Midwestern guys being like, "Oh great, what's the next joke? Somebody sucking a cock?" It's like, you guessed it, bitch.
Sokdikovich boy pussy.
They don't say their names. They don't say welcome to the show. All the jokes are about putting things in the ass or the mouth.
They don't have any theme music.
They have no theme song.
I learned the.
It's gotta be corn.
Here's a little fab kid bona fide for me. I learned the word skeptical from a Chex commercial.
Respect.
Yeah.
Salute, dude.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. That's why me and Stav get along that you'll never be able to relate to. Aside from your
What?
parasitic
'Cause
Judaism, is the
What
fact
do you
that the
mean?
two of us
What do you mean parasitic?
were both morbidly obese at one point.
Yeah.
And now
in the
we're in
past.
shape.
You weren't morbidly obese, and I
We're-
was chubby too. For a
No,
little bit.
you were never.
You were never a
in
fat
middle
kid.
school. I
No,
You were just ugly. You weren't
you were,
fat.
yeah.
I wasn't ugly.
You
Oh,
were
I
s-
was ugly too.
You were soft, and now you're a different kind of
I was
soft.
always cute and fat.
There was never any doubt. He was this guy who was already known for making inappropriate comments, like being drunk, being high. We were talking about consistent behavior, just being Tom Sizemore on set every day. Then this happens. Guys were reaching for hammers. Producer Producer James Rosenthal, which James Rosenthal, you know, the Echo
Interesting.
voice.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
What do you? I don't. What does that mean?
3 parentheses James Rosenthal,
What does that mean?
who died in 2011, who was livid himself, had to stop a group of us from visiting Tom Sizemore to kick the guy's ass. Which is just like, you know, like, I'm mad too that this guy molested a girl, but we have to finish
We have
this
to stay on
movie. I
schedule.
mean, we put so much money into this movie. I mean, trust me, I'm also mad, but think about the money. I mean, really, like, who is this? Oh, he was also mad, just to be clear, but he stopped us from doing anything about this man molesting a child in front of him.
He didn't stop us and call the police. He stopped us.
No, he stopped an assault of an actor with a hammer, which I think sounds like a producer's job.
Yeah. Interesting where your dog in this fight is, Adam.
What dog?
I think you know what.
The only institution I support is the Catholic Church.
Christianity was just an experiment. It's not real. There was no Jesus. It was a thing created by the Roman Empire to control Jews and like pagan religions.
The Holy Roman Empire.
Yeah, they created Christianity to mind-control Jews, but it got out of hand and took over everything.
Yeah, it spread like wildfire is what you're saying?
Yeah. It's kind of like, like Adam, you were saying that the incel woman was just one woman that wanted to create an alternative label to being a virgin because she thought it was offensive. Yeah. And then 6 months later, it's become this dark army.
Kill every woman.
Yes, right.
Which, by the way,
that's what Christianity had pretty innocent beginnings. It's just a way to manipulate and hurt Jews.
Yeah,
but which is fine. Which is
fine.
totally
and understandable. Yeah, understandable.
But,
come on,
that was their baby dream. That's the garage. Yeah. That's the band in the garage dream.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. By the way, when I was a little kid, and the Hansel and Gretel story, where she just feeds the motherfucker chocolates to get nice and fat,
I thought that was awesome.
I straight up, no joke, was jealous, and it's not a bit. Like I was like, I knew he was gonna die, but I was like, he gets out. I was like, I knew he lives, so I was like, that doesn't sound that bad. I know, dude. I know.
You know what? Because I was fat too, and I remember learning about the prisoners of Auschwitz being liberated and the GIs giving them pieces of chocolate. And I remember being like, damn.
That sounds pretty good. Holocaust sounds kind of good, actually.
Yeah, right.
Damn. You get one morsel of chocolate.
I swear to God.
I know, I believe you, dude.
Yeah.
I 100% believe you.
They like immediately threw up because their bodies couldn't
exactly.
process food.
Well, because it was like, imagine how good that chocolate would taste. You've been eating other Jews for like 4 years, just dried out rats.
Yeah.
Pieces of like your Torah. It's all you've had to eat, and then you get fucking chocolate.
Yeah, someone
GI chocolate.
Some good shit.
I had this counselor at a Jewish summer camp who's like an Israeli like guy that came over to be a counselor for the Jews, and we're like, oh, what did you do in the army, dude? Were you a sniper? Like, what'd you do? He's like, I go to the house before they blow it up, and I give the kids, the children, I say it's going to be okay. I give them a candy, and then we arrest their parents, and then blow up their home.
Oh my fucking God.
And I was like, this, you're the good guys?
Yeah, you're like, this rules.
You're the good guys. Yeah.
You're like, do you have any of that candy?
Yeah.
They are the good guys, man. What are you saying?
They're not the good guys. They're the bad guys.
Dude, watch it, dude. We already got the Catholic Church on us.
Yeah.
Now you want us to have to contend with Mossad as well?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I already did that from my TV interview on Mossad television.
Mossad TV. Honestly, we should all be thinking about Valhalla.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what the
I
neo-Nazis
received
got
a very nice email from Weev when I was having a manic fit a couple weeks ago. And he encouraged me to imagine raping the children of my enemies and being carted off to Valhalla as a way to get out of depression or whatever.
And was that? Would you credit that as turning it around?
I can't say it worked. No, I definitely needed the lithium, so I stopped thinking that God was judging me. But it did put a smile on my face.
It was nice to write that email.
It's nice to know that, like, despite everything that's happened, he still considers me a friend.
Yes, that's the important thing.
Yeah.
Did he have anything to say about Adam, or?
He said Adam should be gassed.
You know what? Here's the thing, guys. I'm glad that you got some support. That's
well, you're not going to do it. I have to lean on Nazis that I've communicated with maybe 4 times in the last 5 years.
That's not true. That is not true.
Dude, let him have it, dude. Let him have his.
All right, the Nazis saved
you. It was a Nazi saved him.
Dude, fucking Scientologists. So weird.
Yeah. Careful, Nick.
But I think you guys are cool. Please do not kill us. Please do not kill my family.
I'm still...
You still scared of the Catholic
I haven't made a
Church more?
commitment yet. I don't know. I'm going Scientologist, Catholicism, or Jews. I don't
think the Jews will have you.
Those fucking kikes will do what I tell them. Try to bully my way into Judaism with anti-Semitism. Just fucking
piece of shit.
storming into a synagogue on Saturday. All right, you fucking kikes, sign me up. And they're like, excuse me.
What? It's just
Like,
a
I
little
just
form?
give me I want the money and the entertainment career.
Give
Let's
me the
do-
little hat. Wear the
Yeah,
little hat.
I'll put the fucking little hat on. I want to be Oprah. Just
Where's
severely-
my show?
Just give me a fucking TV show, all
What
right?
do I got to do?
Yeah.
Just
The-
completely misunderstanding
Right.
what Judaism is.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put the X's to avoid the plague or whatever, the locusts.
Just continually asking if the cantor is Alice Cooper. Over Alice, help me here.
It's like if you blow into the shofar beautifully enough, you get a show. It's like everyone's lining up to. If you have a little dick shofar blow.
I love that, the idea of storming into a synagogue demanding an entertainment career.
Just a random one.
Yeah,
You're
right.
like-
I've been working on an act. I'm ready.
In like Ridgefield.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Just a random suburban
Yeah,
synagogue.
Yeah, Jews really have great PR.
There really
man.
isn't that. There aren't that many Jews.
Yeah, what the fuck?
They're just in control.
loudmouths.
Mhm. They're in you know.
I always thought about
very
like,
visible.
Yeah.
so people talk about how Jews are annoying or whatever, and like the Holocaust.
Yeah, that was very annoying of them.
No,
They were being really annoying during the Holocaust.
no prior to.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I mean, look, let's be honest, because people don't want to
Yes.
people
Let's
don't
go.
want to,
Go
because it
off.
sounds it's.
No, give him a chance. Let's hear him out.
You didn't even hear what I said yet.
I know.
No,
I'm
no,
interested.
free
I'm-
speech,
I'm,
free
yeah,
speech.
I'm interested.
It's
Let
like,
him do free speech.
It's people don't want to like accept that. Unfortunately, the Holocaust happened is because Hitler needed a better reason than they're annoying. So he had to write this book and pretend that they were controlling the world, but really they're just sort of annoying. And like that's probably what justified it in a lot of people's heads.
They were.
They're like, yeah, I guess they kind of annoy him. Oh, and all this other stuff about the banks too.
Yeah. You think it was an easy sell? You think
In
Hitler,
Western
Hitler
Europe-
looked around and he was like, "Geez, I need a fucking scapegoat."
Yeah, I really do.
And
I
it
think
was like, "Oof."
Well, no,
there was a guy who owned a fucking bakery, and a Jewish guy was like, "Oh, and I have an extra coupon from last week," and then that guy was like, "All right,
There's the Jew.
all right,
Well-
oh yeah, I'll take your goddamn coupons like every week with this fucking asshole." And then Hitler comes around, and he's like, "And they control the world," and he's like, "I don't know about that, but I could do without this one guy."
Okay, yeah, that's a good theory, man.
No,
Yeah.
I mean it's because like all these tragic things happen, like big things, and people don't want to accept that there's very simple reasons for them.
And yours,
You know,
is-
like Kennedy being murdered, people don't want to be like, "Oh yeah, it was just some crazy loser."
right,
It has to be this big conspiracy.
with the mob.
It
and,
can't
yeah.
just be one fucking guy that wanted to kill the president.
Yeah.
Well, then
you
why
know?
did Jack Ruby kill?
Because he loved
Harvey
the
Oswald.
president.
'Cause he loved the president?
Everybody loved the president.
Everyone loved him. That's
JFK
true.
was getting pussy left and right. Yeah, I don't know. I think the mob probably killed Kennedy.
Also, did we?
Would you
I
get
don't
a
know
wig?
if I don't know if Kike Monster made it on the last episode.
I
No,
don't
that's an
think it
important
did.
one. You're
Yeah,
gonna
it's
have
Cookie Monster, but he's Kike Monster, and he's like,
To,
What does C stand for? Coupon. Oh, that's good enough. C is for coupon. That's good enough for me.
I've never used a coupon in my
What
life.
are you doing today, Kike Monster? I'm going to the bank to cash my rent checks. By the way, you are 3 weeks late on Elmo's World. I technically own Elmo's World. And that's Kike Monster.
Shouts out to Cookie
Yeah,
Monster.
and instead of Big Bird, it's Big Turd, and he's just a huge piece of shit.
I love that.
Just a huge shit.
8 Does he have
foot
legs
tall.
still?
Just leaves shit smears all over the kids as he like hugs them. I love you, Big Turd, and I love you too. Yeah,
Squish.
yeah.
You
that was
can't-
great.
Like, there's no way to remember feeling bad.
Uh-huh.
I can't do that. I can't.
Yeah.
Oh,
remember.
yeah, you can. What are you
I
talking
can't.
about?
No, even like the worst times in my life, I was like, that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
So you have to just.
That was a
force
great sandwich. Yeah.
You have to
No,
just
I-
force yourself to do things that look like fun. You never enjoy anything in the moment. You kind of live your life and like.
And then you can fill your brain with memories
Yes.
that make you feel like you had a worthwhile life.
No,
Exactly.
Japan was gay, but Australia was
and that's
pretty
kind
cool.
of what happened during the Holocaust.
Yeah, exactly.
In what sense?
There were a lot of laughs.
Literally how?
There were a lot of laughs.
I don't know. I didn't really think about it. I just thought it would be a fun thing to say at the time. Now that I look back on it, it was very funny.
In hindsight.
In hindsight,
Now that you're remembering
now
it.
that I'm remembering that thing I said a second ago, it was funny. And it made sense.
I would actually like to return to God.
Shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up.
You wouldn't actually like to return to God.
Yeah, life is way better that way.
First of all, Jews barely
He just
believe
likes the
in
idea
God.
of returning something.
Of course I love returning something.
Hello.
Hello, I would
Stop.
like
Did you say
back.
Jews barely believe in
Jews
God?
barely believe in God.
What are you
Judaism is
talking
not
about?
even a religion.
Why? Because there's not like blood and
It's all
stuff?
about like getting Chinese food and shit and like fucking.
That's American
No,
Judaism.
Yeah, right. The
Which I've like
vast majority
I've
of
adopted as cosplay. I'm not like an American. My parents are immigrants.
What do you
I
mean?
adopted that from movies and stuff. Like my whole persona is a fraud.
Yeah.
Okay.
My whole like
Thank
like
you.
Woody
About
Allen-
time.
No, I
That's the
I
show,
openly
everyone.
admit
This
that.
is all bit.
Good
We've
night,
all
guys.
just been
Good
trying
night,
to
ladies and gentlemen. Yeah,
get Adam to admit he's a liar.
No, the whole like neurotic New York Jew thing is something that like I just saw in movies. I'm not part of that.
You trying to get
culture.
pussy for that, like that, dude?
Yeah, and it works.
So then
I
what's
know.
this right now, if not more fraudulence?
What do you mean? What is this?
Whatever this claim you're making is.
It's a come to Jesus moment.
Oh, I'm not really a Jewish guy that grew up in America. I'm an immigrant.
No, that's like a different culture for sure.
Fuck. I was laughing the other day about Black Synagogue.
Uh-huh.
You know, people say Black Church is so fun.
Yeah.
They're like, man, I would love to go to Black Synagogue. And they're like, yeah, just waiting to collect that rent money. Can't wait to get my hands on that money. Collecting the rent. Good Lord, please bring me the rent so I can haggle about Xbox coupons. Just people clapping. And who gave us these coupons? The good Lord. Yeah. The good Lord gave us these coupons. Good times, easy credit rip-offs. I also like the idea of a black church where they only sing the theme songs to black TV shows. Easy credit rip-offs, good times. Ain't we happy we got 'em? A Miller Boy Ed production. As we say, ladies and gentlemen, Black Church is a Miller Boy Ed production filmed in front of a live studio audience.
God damn. I would love to go to Black Synagogue.
Yeah. Black Synagogue would be pretty damn funny.
Get in the building condemned.
Get in the building condemned.
I was telling Nick earlier today, but I was stuck in line at the supermarket a couple days ago behind this guy arguing that his coupon wouldn't scan, and it took about 10 minutes for him to save 50 cents
Oh my god.
on a gallon of ice cream.
Jesus
50
Christ.
cents. And he's like, if you're going to print the coupons, you're making a promise to the customers.
He said that.
He's like, this coupon represents a promise.
It's a
And you've lied to me. You've lied to me. And I was just in line. I just wanted to be like, Kark!
He doesn't represent
Oh
us.
my God.
I'm so mad I wasn't there.
That
so you would've
generation,
had to,
that
like,
generation is like
ask me
almost
to not
nearly
let
dead.
anyone know that happened.
No, I was with my grandma actually, and she was even like, "Jesus Christ, what's wrong?"
Your grandma was in the Holocaust.
Yeah. she's like, this sucks.
That's so funny.
And I was like, should we move to another line? But we were next in line, so it was like that. Like
brutal.
I should just wait it out. Other people are getting out of line.
Oh my god.
It was not good for the people. Not good for our people.
Coupon represents a promise to the customer.
You've made a promise to me and the rest of the customers that we get 50 cents off. This generic Vaughn's flavored vanilla ice cream. It's the Vaughn's ice cream. It's not even like a name brand.
Oh my god.
that rules.
Brutal.
It
that
is crazy to
absolutely
see.
rules.
It's
But
like
those guys
seeing a-
are almost nearly dead. Like it's just like a collection of like.
And they deserve to die.
Thank God. When they go, it's gonna be like.
Oh yeah,
they're just gonna
Jews are cool.
No,
Adam.
they're leaving us in a universe where everyone thinks we're like that.
So, to be honest with you, dude, that day I was with you at Guitar Center, I was like, fuck.
Oh yeah, when I was asking the guy,
that was insane.
I was like, it does have scratches on the back. I did
no,
get
that
like
was fucking
$150
insane,
off.
dude. They'd been closed for 5 minutes.
No, they hadn't.
This guy doesn't make commission.
They just
this is
weren't
just a
letting new
retail
people
employee, and Adam's like, I don't know. Can I take another picture of it and send it to my other friend? You know, like it was already $600 off this guitar.
It wasn't $600 off. You're exaggerating.
Do you still have the guitar? Did you return it?
No, I have the guitar. Obviously, I shred alone. When Dasha leaves the house, I take all my clothes off.
Shred alone. God, I want
to
to fucking just murder people. I would love it, dude. It would mean so much to me if I could just have that.
Who would you like? Just literally anyone that inconvenienced you?
Yeah,
or
I don't have enemies.
on the street, someone bumps into you,
Yeah,
kill
right.
them?
It would be exactly like that Hasidic ambulance that got stuck in
yeah.
the snow.
I was driving over here and I was so mad. I was stuck like a half mile from Nick's place. And then I was mad, and then I saw a bunch of Hasidic Jews get out and push one of their fake ambulances to the corner. It was pretty funny, honestly.
Yeah, that would have been pretty good for me.
Yeah, you would have just killed them all.
Yeah.
You were saying that it's a fucking
It's a Jewish landlord in the back, and then fucking
guy
God's
having a
just
heart attack. Yeah,
and God's like turning up the snow lever to make the blizzard worse.
Not this time.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Yeah, I was saying Jews are kind of like God's tweets from 2009. And he's not going to go back and delete them, but he's just hoping people don't look.
Come on, we've all done things we're ashamed of. I was
Yeah.
young.
No.
I was in high school.
I was like, I had a different sense of humor. I thought it would be funny.
Yeah, I know. It's not that subtle. It's pretty on the nose. They're pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, they're bad people. I understand. I understand I've made a mistake. I should have thought more about what I was doing.
For the record, I am exactly like Joe Francis.
I got a real rapey vibe when Stav was talking about him versus Joe.
First of all, if anyone's the rapist, it's going to be Adam.
Yeah.
What?
For obvious reasons. He had a bar mitzvah. That's part of the whole thing.
Yeah, but rape requires a lot of...
Yeah, that's how it usually happens.
Yeah, after you do the bar mitzvah, before you go to your party, your father takes you into
The rabbi's office.
the rabbi's
It
office.
shows you how it's done.
They show you
and
how
your father rapes the rabbi in front of you. And then you're like,
One day,
son,
you will do this.
when you have a child.
You learn a series of nautical knots that are like perfect for tying people up.
Yes. That's pretty good.
I would love to get into knot tying. Adam, get off your phone.
You're on your...
I'm doing something for the whole show. You're reading messages from the Jewish-controlled media.
God his ass.
I'm just waiting for my directions.
Yeah.
God his ass. We
This
just
was
do it with
your
our
plan.
mics.
This is what you wanted to
B&H
do.
may be closed, by the way.
It will be tomorrow.
Those Jews
For
closed it?
Sukkot. They'll be
Right.
building
They'll be
those
sucking
tents
off those
outside
little
of the
kids.
elementary school. I like it's the funniest thing in the world. It's like I'm not an anti-Semite, and I
Right.
say these things. As
I
a
hate
joke.
them, dude. I hate Orthodox Jews.
I'm not an anti-Semite. I say these
I
things as
hate
a
'em.
joke, but when like DeBlasio is like, look, the Jews are allowed to suck off children. It's a part of their religion.
Right.
It makes you wonder.
Wait a minute, but wait, the Jews really do they really do that?
Yes,
They bite a dick. I don't understand.
No,
They,
okay.
so the moil will cut off the foreskin,
Yeah.
and,
And
then
then
it
they'll
is
suck the
customary they'll suck the blood. out
But
of
they
the
don't
penis.
do that. It's a one sect of ultra-Orthodox Jews that do that.
Every
Can we go
Not
to
every Jew. Yeah,
about
yeah.
90%, just
Yeah.
one sect,
Not
the biggest
90%.
sect.
Anyways,
90%
this was the thing
of
I would
Jewish
tell
people.
and nobody would believe me. They would
No,
be
it's
like,
true.
They'd be like, "Oh, you're an anti-Semite." But then there was this thing in New York where all these babies were getting herpes.
Yeah, there was a herpes outbreak from a mohel that had oral herpes.
all of these rabbis that were all doing this.
Yeah, all these rabbis. But there is there's this documentary called One of Us, which is about.
It's so boring, dude. It's so boring.
It was pretty boring.
I thought it'd be great. It's so boring.
I thought
it's the same problems everyone has.
I thought it was
Cool. Anyways, it became an issue with the city, and the city just was like,
that's a religion.
Church and state.
Yeah.
The one thing you can't. The one thing no way to legislate this.
Right.
Nothing we can do. Can't arrest people for molesting children.
Right.
Giving them herpes on their dick.
Yeah.
The one thing I thought was kind of interesting in that documentary was they had lobbied the New York State government to basically make it so that if you leave Orthodox
Catholic Church
Jews, you
is a
lose
million
your
times
kids.
worse, by the way.
Dude, what if podcasting becomes like horse racing, and then our cum becomes like valuable?
Yep. We get like Nick has to fuck Terry Gross
No.
to make like a good podcast.
That's so funny that the Jews kept that as the last name.
What are you gross?
Yeah, when they came to America,
I don't know. I think it was given to
let's
us.
not change it. Let's keep gross the way it is.
Well, gross didn't mean disgusting. It probably
Yeah, it's
thought
probably
it was
a German
it's
financial.
named after them. You're right. You're like, that girl's gross.
I love how Nick's amping up the anti-Semitism because I made a clearly obvious observation about you counting coins for the last hour.
No, you're
We've been
defensive
watching
and you're
you
reading
coins for the last hour. All I was saying
we've
is
been
if
home for
I did
maybe
that,
20 minutes tops.
20 minutes of counting coins. All right.
Look, man, just go to a coin store. It's in a grocery store.
Yeah.
They don't have. I haven't seen a single Coinstar in.
Nick doesn't want to give up the 7%.
I don't even. You know the Coinstar percentage.
Is it 7?
I didn't even know Coinstar total
All right,
percentage.
time to
was a
find
guess.
out. If
That
it's
was a
7,
guess.
that's wild.
That was a guess.
No, if it's 7, it wasn't a guess.
That was a pure guess.
No, it wasn't.
And by the way, I don't have change because I use it for tipping at the coffee shop. I never have any change because I give it back to the workers
it's actually
of America.
11.9%. That is steep.
11.9%. That's a
I
lot.
will say that's steep.
That is a lot.
I mean,
Fist
fuck
to
that
your
shit,
lips.
dude. If somebody fucking like punched you in the face and I was standing right next to you, I wouldn't just be like, "Oh wow."
Yeah, you got to punch
Yeah,
that
I
guy.
would
Yeah.
not. Yes, I would not.
He was on the other side of a railing. I was very confused, but whatever.
He rappelled down.
Honestly, it just felt like I hit my head on something really hard because I didn't see something.
that's what happened. Adam slipped and hit his head. And he made up this story about a guy
A
punching
black
him.
man punched me.
Adam-
Schizophrenic black
Yeah,
man.
Adam passed by a bank and they had a poster with pictures of giant coins on it, and he smashed his face
Don't
into the
start with
glass.
the coins now. Don't start with the coins now. It's the
What
door.
about Steven Sploogberg?
Nice.
I don't even know. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever heard him speak.
Steven Sploogberg?
I've heard him speak. He runs his mouth about the Holocaust and shit. And how we gotta remember and all. Yeah. Boo, yawn.
Interesting. You find a way to bring it up every episode.
Hey, listen, I gotta do my due diligence. I gotta do my part.
We're booing that it happened. Bernie. Everyone
I hope he
hates
doesn't.
Bernie.
I hope he doesn't run
Why?
because I don't think he'll beat Donald Trump.
I don't think.
And like, I don't want it to turn into like, see, even he couldn't do it.
Well, I don't think he'd do much as the president. I think if he beat Trump 2 years ago or 3 years ago, he'd just be investigated for his wife's college, and it'd just be like Trey Gowdy and like all those people
Bernie's
just
wife's got
having.
a college?
She had some.
No, that was dropped
scandal.
already. That was already investigated.
Yeah.
And they declined to press charges.
Whatever. I mean, they would just drag that kind of shit out. He wouldn't get anything passed. Anti-Semitism through the roof, ladies and
That
gentlemen.
would be awesome, though.
That
would be fun.
tight.
Yeah.
If there was more of those synagogue shootings.
There would be way more synagogue shootings.
You think if Bernie was president, people would be more racist?
I don't know.
course
And I
they
know this
would.
will seem like a fake take.
That's the first thing my dad said.
This will seem
He's
not
like, please God, not a
not my
Jew."
real opinion, but it's like you take the Jewish shit out of it and all the hate crime shit out of it.
Mhm.
And it's like,
Let's hear it
but
out.
weren't these people like 87 years old?
Who? Oh, in the synagogue? Dude, that was the first. That was the
Yeah.
first thought I had.
It's the early bird special
Yeah.
shooting at a fucking diner.
That was the
in
first
Boca
thought I
Raton.
had was like, you see the ages of all the people that
Right.
got killed in Pittsburgh, and it's like,
yeah,
those
well,
are
it's
the
like
only people
telling me
that
that
want to go
somebody-
to synagogue
Somebody
anymore.
molested a 17-year-old. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
The kid is 6'4".
Yeah. This 5'2" Asian with big tits geometry teacher molested the starting quarterback.
Yeah, right. Hold on, I'm just thinking about that Asian.
She's 5'2".
Hold on, fellas.
5'2" big ass titties.
Nice.
Just visualize.
Commonwealth countries still exist. America still exists.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's not like they're like they consider the West an extension of the British Empire. It's not like
Well, Canada's Commonwealth, but not
Yeah.
the U.S.
well, I
But
know,
Nick's
but
saying they were
Commonwealth
successful.
countries still exist,
Uh-huh.
and the United States, which is like, I mean, we got a war for our independence, but
Uh-huh.
America is like an extension of the British Empire.
Yeah, we speak English and
Yeah.
shit. So you're saying they're successful, right? That's your point? in
Yeah,
saying
that they're still successful. It's not like you
Well,
look
they
at the
don't-
British and you're like, how did these people?
No, but Adam is
it's like we're
saying-
speaking their fucking language right now.
No, but Adam's saying like they're like look like bitch ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, they're like pasty, skinny.
As compared
like,
to like you or
yeah, 'cause especially as compared to me. Well, I never
You would
conquered
get your
the planet.
shit split, but I would. I could fuck them up.
You think a bunch of me's could conquer the planet? I mean, that's my point exactly.
well, not through warfare, but
Yeah.
the banking system.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
yeah. Faking
just
a whole
secret
world,
messages.
Second World War to make themselves sympathetic to get what they want.
Oh, it goes way beyond.
Yeah. yeah.
You have to go back to year probably I'd say 900.
What happened?
900 AD.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was Middle Ages.
Middle Ages, yeah. Oh, yeah, I did remember there was a guy. That what's his name? Like Norman the Jew or something. There was a guy. There was a Jewish guy that had all of the money in England. in the year 1800. Like he just had just had all of the money.
That rules.
And he would like to the extent that the crown would have to borrow money from him, and he like wrote the crown some loan that they couldn't pay back, and then they just murdered him. Some Jewish guy that's like,
That rules.
I believe I want my money back from the kingdom.
please,
The interest on it? They're like, let's kill him. Let's just kill
Oh,
this.
for sure, no problem.
Yes.
Why don't you come over?
Yeah, right. And for the next 2,000 years, we'll tell people the Jews are annoying. And it was just that one guy who ruined it for everybody.
Damn, that
Yeah.
rules. Good for him though.
The Jew of Lincoln, I think his name.
Honestly though, that guy.
His name was when was it? You said in the 1800s?
No, it was like the year 900 or like
That rules. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't fucking trust the Rothschilds, bro. I've been
Yeah.
looking. They're still around. You know what I mean? That shit's fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't want to say.
There's a girl that listens to the show that talks to me sometimes that invited me to like a Rothschild, like something with one of the Rothschilds.
Really?
Yeah.
You should read this book, dude.
What's it called?
It's called Protocols of the Elders of Zion. And it has some really good history.
What is that? Is that?
It's like about the
Stormfront
6
book?
Jewish banking family. No, it's like this old.
Is it real?
Yeah, it's like an old anti-Semitic like publication.
Is it well researched?
No, I mean
Adam, you have a golden opportunity here to just answer that question
Yeah.
to Stavros with the word yes. So fucking funny. If we could walk away from the show with Stav thinking that the Protocols of the Elders of Zion is real.
I could have lied to him, yeah.
Why were you? Yeah,
I was
you're
ready
right,
to
you're right,
fucking
you're right.
Amazon it, dude.
I mean, he was genuinely interested.
Is
I
it
don't wanna lead
real?
him astray.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I would have loved to read up on that shit.
Yeah, right.
That sounds fascinating.
Yeah, no, it's this thing that Jews
To
put
trick
together.
Stav into being anti-Semitic.
These Russian Jews, they came up with a document that teaches each other how to scam people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck, that sounds good, dude.
Yeah, it's real. I take that back. Obviously, I would tell you it's not true.
Wow.
But here's what I don't
clearly-
understand. So there's this anti-Semitic thing called the Protocols of Elders of
Yes.
Zion.
Uh-huh.
And then they start Israel and call their thing Zionism.
Smart.
Uh-huh.
It's like, shouldn't you call it
Kinda lining
Jewism or something?
Well, Zion is a term for
Okay.
Yeah.
Spin zone.
the-
Time to
Yeah.
spin.
Here it
for
comes.
the Holy
Here it
Land.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
Adam.
let's hear it. Where's your grand explanation for this one?
Well, why it was like Why was like Bob Marley and stuff talking about Zion?
Okay, blame it on black people.
Yeah, that's
Got
whose
it.
fault
I'm not
it is.
blaming it on
Smart,
black
Oops,
dude.
I didn't realize
okay.
it was some African guy's fault.
Yep.
I'm not saying that.
is-
And he
it's
wasn't
their fault,
African. He was
huh?
from Jamaica.
Yeah, and he was fucked up on weed.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
didn't know any better.
He's a weed.
Somebody got him addicted to drugs.
The Jews.
Yeah. The Jews airdropped marijuana onto Jamaica. What did you write your law school essay on?
The Ayatollah Khomeini.
You have to draw a picture of the Star of David to get into
Yeah.
this application process.
It's hard to get it right.
Draw a picture of the Star of David and then an outline of the state of Israel. And if you draw 2 states,
Oh,
could do
yeah,
both.
that's it.
you're in trouble. pal.
You're in real trouble.
I see a united
You're
Israel
gonna get a
from
fucking knock on the door, pal. Excuse me.
the Mediterranean
Yeah,
to the
everyone knows real Israel includes
River
West
Jordan.
Bank, Gaza Strip,
Egypt.
Golan Heights, Egypt,
Jordan.
the United States of America,
Exactly. Congressman.
the Bank of England.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Don't get me started.
The Rothschilds estate.
You already got started, Adam. 700 years ago.
Oh, it was longer than that, buddy.
You know, it's like everybody does that dumb shit. They're like, well, if aliens invaded, humanity would unite against them or whatever, which is not true.
Of course they would.
No.
Under President Donald Trump.
No. We all know who would befriend the aliens and introduce them to banking.
Who?
And then they're like, all you have to do is...
You're using your resources very inefficiently.
What's wrong with helping them?
Yeah.
They're visitors.
all you have to do is convince everyone we're slaves and that we built these pyramids that you gifted the world. And then in exchange, we'll teach you pernicious banking tactics that you can bring back to Mars.
They're not going to be from Mars.
Why not?
Because we
Yeah.
know if there are people there.
No.
Would you?
The rover's lying, bro.
Yeah, we got rovers and shit.
Yeah,
up
but
there.
we don't fucking.
How
get the-
funny it would be if they get into like the 35th movie in the Alien series and like one of those Prometheus aliens is like exchanging money with a Jewish guy from 3,000
Yeah, well,
years
Paul
ago.
Reiser. That's how it all started.
Yeah, and then they're like, and that's the reveal the whole time. The movies were racist. After you've watched.
You kissed,
name was the
the
devil?
two of you kissed, and then you had sex.
You had sex.
The two of them kissed each other, and then they became gay sex partners together. Let me ask you this. We've got Ricky here. How old are you, Ricky? I'm 6. Ricky, what do you know about homosexuals?
They're bad, Mr. Cosby.
Oh, we said that they're bad.
They're going to hell.
They're what? Oh.
Staring at you.
Oh, you pet the cat and then you fuck the cat in its ass and it's
I fucked the
pussy.
cat, Mr. Cosby.
You have gay sex with a cat and then...
He should have his own show called Bill Cosby Says the most fucked up things.
The most fucked up
fucked
shit.
up
yeah.
Kids say a bunch of fucked up shit.
Oh, my ass hurts.
I just don't think 6 million's a reasonable number, Mr.
He
Cosby.
said the Holocaust didn't happen. Did you heard him say it, folks? He's Holocaust revisionist. He thinks it happened.
Where are the
everywhere.
graves?
There ain't a, he said there's not any graves. You can't find a single one of them. All they have is the museum. Seems like there's more museums than Jews, even. If anybody's gonna pull off a big conspiracy like that, it's probably the people that control the media and entertainment.
Exactly.
Hold on, I'm getting a call from my agent. He said he dropped me, and now I'm being accused of rape by 57 women. And we're never entering this episode of Kids Say the Darndest Things. And that's how it happened. You're listening to the Hotep Podcast. You're listening to Cedric the Entertainer's Hotep Podcast, broadcasting live from Gwangju Province. And that's the thing, man. They set him up like that.
I was thinking the other day about a guy named Simon Wiesenthal that opens the Simon Wiesenthal Center for drinking pee-pee.
Well,
He's like, I'm a different Simon Wiesenthal.
He's not
it
the
has
Nazi
nothing
hunter.
to do with the other place. I just like drinking pee-pee. I enjoy drinking urine, both my own and the urine that belongs to other people.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Simon Wiesenthal Center for Drinking Pee-Pee.
And it's just a bathroom.
Hello, the Simon Wiesenthal Center for Drinking Pee-Pee. No, I'm sorry. Once again, you have the wrong number. Yes, this is the Simon Wiesenthal Center, but this is the one for drinking pee-pee.
Wait, who's the real Simon?
He was like a...
It's like a Holocaust place.
Yeah, but I think he was a Nazi hunter. I think he was like going around South America trying to get.
Oh
like,
hell yeah, dude!
Yeah,
that's fucking tight.
Yeah.
I would like to see an action
He was
movie.
like, "Excuse
I don't know.
me."
I kind of think those Nazi hunter guys are pussies. It's like we're
Why?
really during the war. Maybe you should have been doing this.
They were in camps
during the war.
They were in Auschwitz. Dude.
Yeah, real big man now that the Nazis don't even have an army. Yeah, real time.
Now that you're eating food every day.
Yeah, it
Sleeping
sounds
in
like
a
a really
warm bed.
evenly matched fight. The entire world is behind you, and those poor Nazis have to hide in some shithole in South America. Some shit.
Just
Some
raping,
favela, yeah.
raping the locals.
Simon Wiesenthal Center. No, this is the one for drinking pee-pee. I'm sorry. No, we don't have... Yes, I'm sure your neighbor is a Nazi, but unless he's interested in drinking pee-pee or sending me his urine for myself to drink, I'm sorry, there's nothing... This is a completely different place.
He doesn't even care that he's a Nazi.
Yeah,
He's just
right.
like, that's the problem. He's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like, oh, you're wasting my time.
Well, actually, my family came over in the 1830s.
We were smarter.
We realized that anti-Semitism would never happen in America. That's why we came here to open up our pee-pee drinking.
It would be a good action movie. Would be a guy just executing old Nazis.
I think
South
they've
America.
made
They've
it.
made those
Yeah.
Oh,
And also
really?
they had Munich, which was but they weren't Nazis, but they were killing.
No, fuck Munich.
Munich was sick, dude. Eric Bana was killing those guys that killed the Olympics.
Oh, I
guys.
thought it was just about the Olympics. I didn't know they hunted them down.
No, it was all about Eric Bana popping
yeah.
them. Yeah.
Eric Bana's Australian. He's not fucking
Did you
Jewish.
see that video?
Yeah.
You see the video?
Fuck.
The
Yeah,
head
we
of the-
casted a better.
It's that video.
It's
of
a
the mosque
movie.
in New Zealand.
The what?
The head of that mosque in New Zealand.
No.
He's like speaking at a public event with a microphone and a loudspeaker. There's like probably like 100 people at least there, and he's like, "And I will not mince words. Do you think that there was a group behind this attack?
No.
And I'm not afraid to say that it was the Mossad." And then somebody's like,
Did he
"Speak the truth! Israel did it!"
Oh my god!
Damn.
Jesus Christ! Everyone's like, "Man, come on, chill.
Chill.
We're
chill,
universally, everyone's
chill, chill,
universally
chill.
on our side right now."
Chill.
You're doing too much, man.
Yes, somebody sent me the video. I saw it. Okay, ma'am, can you calm down for a second? I just want to let you know this is the pee-pee drinking Simon Wiesenthal Center. Yes, I believe we spoke last week when you thought you saw a swastika in a carpet with repeating patterns on it. But this is again the Simon Wiesenthal Center for Drinking Pee-pee.
I love that he's got an office. He's got,
Yeah.
you know, he's got that desk.
Was that
fucking
the where
phone
you at?
system.
No, it's like
No, man,
it's
that's
an
an-
office.
I know,
like
I
intercom
know.
phone.
Hello.
We should get
Simon, you have a call on line 3.
We should get next
Okay, Grace, are you making sure you screen these? Because I've been getting a lot of calls today about this New Zealand guy.
Grace is just him using a woman's accent.
Yeah.
He's just sitting alone in a bathroom with a phone.
Talking to no one.
No, I understand. Yes, there are a lot of Nazis in the... Oh, you're just telling me that incidentally. You are interested in selling me people. Oh, that's very good. Well, we have different options. If you want to send in a gallon, we have. Basically, it's the inverse of bulk pricing. So the more PP you send in for me to drink, the more money you get.
It's not inverse, sir.
Oh, he's buying the piss.
He's buying the piss to drink.
Nice.
It's the Simon Wiesenthal Center for Drinking PP.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's just a man who drinks PP.
That's It doesn't seem like you need a real center for that. That's most of their job. The bulk of their work is just drinking the actual piss.
Yeah.
There's not much else is going on, huh?
Sorry. What were you saying? He's got like a coffee mug. I'm gonna make this as merch. A coffee mug with a Star of David on it that says, "You don't want to see me before I've had my pee-pee." Simon Wiesenthal Center for drinking
pee-pee. These beautiful Jewish subcultures. I had no idea, Adam. Your people are
that we drink pee-pee.
Yeah.
No, drinking pee-pee's gone back to the days of King David.
Yeah, there was actually a cup of pee-pee that lasted for 8 days.
Yeah, that was, and it was a great miracle.
Everyone drank out of the same pee-pee cup.
It was actually my Torah portion for my bar mitzvah was about the pee-pee drinking. Yeah. Thank you, Grandma, for coming for so far to my bar mitzvah. Today we read the Torah portion of the pee-pee drinking. My Torah portion was like legit fucked up.
What happened?
It was like men can't fuck guys. Men can't fuck dogs. Men can't fuck livestock.
Is it random?
It was just, it's like, according to the time of year, they read a different one every week.
Oh, you don't get to pick?
And mine was, no. Yeah,
what?
You're assigned, it's like by your birthday.
That sucks.
By your 13th
so
birthday.
that's
so
astrology?
mine was like in
that's
May.
Jewish astrology? Is your Torah portion?
Well, no, it's just like they have, what, I don't know. It's not astrology.
It's by your birthday.
I mean, anything's astrology. Any
by
religion
birthday,
could be
isn't
astrology. It? Oh, by your birthday. Yeah, I guess so
you're a gay guy.
That's numerology. Because it's not based on the stars. It's just what happens to fall in the date.
Well, numerology is like taking
the
letters.
numbers.
Yeah.
What's the Jewish numerology called?
Yeah, it's called
accounting.
No, there's a name for it.
Stuff.
Thanks, man.
Gematria.
Yeah, that's it.
Really?
Yeah, it's really gay.
What is that with the?
It's like when you're at your bar mitzvah, they give you like your cheap relatives. They'll give you $18 check, and you'll be like, "What the fuck is this?" And they're like, "It's the number for chai, which means life."
Incredible.
And they're like, "You just gave me $18. You fucking cheap, fucking kike."
That's incredible.
Yes, we heard Adam Frieden's comments on the show. I'm aware of self-hating Jews. I understand the concept, but again, this is the Simon Wiesenthal Center for Drinking. There's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah.
The fucking Torah portion. Was there ever a part of the Torah about how King David was getting pussy?
No, King David was after the Torah. The Torah ends at when Moses gets to Israel.
Really?
Yeah. It's the story.
How much is the Torah? How many books?
It's
is
like
the Torah?
from Adam, 5 books. It's from Adam to Moses.
So, but
leaving
the Old
Egypt,
Testament,
and
that's
then,
Jewish.
And then Moses never gets to the land of Palestine. I call it Palestine. It's political. Well, it's called Canaan, I guess, at the time.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Moses dies. He never actually gets there.
Wow, what a bitch.
Yeah.
Did you ever notice this? The land of Israel, the original, is called Canaan, as in African American.
That's right. That's right.
Africanan.
That's right, brother.
This is not a coincidence, brothers, that these words are vaguely similar to each other in the English language. We developed
after thousands of years of translation.
You think that's a coincidence? Take a look at this drawing I did. That's God. It's the original black god. The Star of David, very similar to the Crip logo.
It's true. That is true. I
Is it?
wish I could be a fucking Hotep, dude. It's the
Yeah.
coolest kind of guy.
It is cool. Was there ever an Ernest Goes to Israel?
No, but he should have. A birthright, Ernest.
What the hell?
Ernest fires a rocket at Palestinian children.
Yeah.
They're doing their own Holocaust. They got their own camps. Gassing all these kids. Hey, Vern. They got Jew Nazis over here. Vern.
Oh, wow. There's a kind of
The
American
producers are like,
anti-Semite.
no, I don't think we'll be making
That
this.
we will be passing.
We'll be passing on this. As much as we enjoyed Ernest Goes to the Beach, I don't think we will be producing Ernest Goes to Israel.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Damn.
Well, how about it's Halloween or something?
Yeah.
How about Ernest goes trick-or-treating?
Okay, I like that.
And he goes to a Jew's house and they're handing out pennies.
Oh no.
No.
Pass.
Yeah. Pass. Not that.
I like
one.
the idea that man had so much power in Hollywood he could just be anti-Semitic. Look, we can't lose the Ernest movies.
He makes over $80,000 a year in video
On
cassette
VHS.
sales.
The man is an institution. Like a brownie
I
white
cannot stand
Subway sandwiches.
iceberg lettuce.
Iceberg lettuce is trash.
Lettuce in general
Unless
can
it's
suck my
in
dick.
like you're at a steakhouse and you have a wedge salad with the bacon and then the
Even
blue
then,
cheese
I would
dressing.
rather have spinach.
I
Spinach is
I like
so
a good
the
wedge
superior.
salad.
It is a superior leaf in every way.
Yeah.
Or maybe like a little soft bib lettuce or some shit. I want my
Iceberg
shit
is
green.
just water.
Exactly.
There's no nutritional
Yeah.
value.
And it doesn't.
You know why it's called that, right?
Why? Because Titanic.
No, because it was it's like the cheapest type of lettuce to produce, and it has no like real value to
So
it.
it's ice.
Well, there was a guy named Iceberg who was like, "What if we can save even more money
Yeah.
if we just sell them
A
the
Jewish guy named
the
Iceberg.
least
Yeah.
nutritious type of lettuce?
I should have seen that one coming.
It's just grass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Respect.
It-
We kept getting
we'll
caught up
charge,
on the ice.
We'll charge
Mordechai
this,
Iceberg.
we'll charge the same amount as the romaine lettuce.
Fuck romaine too, by the way.
Romaine's
I'm just
not
out
good
on,
too.
I'm out on
Also,
lettuce.
it was like wasn't it poison?
We'll charge
For
the
a
same
while.
amount as arugula.
Now we're talking. Arugula's good.
And there's nothing there. It's just water, basically. Not too much water, mind you. Just enough so we can cut corners on the lettuce.
That's right. That's right, Mordechai.
It's so funny that like part of
Isaac
like
Iceberg.
Israeli propaganda is to
Oh,
say
is it
that they developed drip irrigation, but it's like that is literally Nick's joke about like not too much water.
Wait, what's that? I missed
They developed drip irrigation in Israel.
Hell yeah.
And they're like, oh, you think Israel's bad? Well, we developed drip irrigation
And that's literally-
instant messenger. You know, these are like,
I
but like
am is
drip
good.
irrigation is literally the kikey way of
yeah,
irrigating.
yeah. Don't
It's just a little drop.
Do it. One drop.
Not too
at a
much water.
time. I am though. That's Israel.
What's that?
Instant messenger. Is
Yeah.
that? Respect.
ICQ. It was
This
called.
started off as a way to initially be like, Israel's so stupid. Yeah, and then, they have this other stuff that they did, and now he's already tricked you.
Damn.
And
Wow.
you see his
I'm
ways?
not doing it.
Wow.
You see his ways?
Whoa, that was fucked up, Adam.
No.
And then now he says,
I
Waze, too, is actually an Israeli company.
Waze is, yeah.
Go ahead.
We talked about that. They're inevitable because Google bought them.
Yeah, but
I
I
wanted to
I
BDS,
refuse
not
to
do
use
it.
it. Yeah, because it's BDS.
That's
so
right,
I
I
use
do
the
Rand
shitty
McNally.
Apple Maps.
Yeah, you have a completely different
I
face.
became Jewish around the time of my bar mitzvah.
Yeah.
Oh, the spells work.
The lips,
The incantation.
the nose, and the lips.
Deal maybe $2, $1, maybe $5.
They did the spells. I learned all my spells off by heart.
No,
Dude.
I don't have the receipt.
Yeah.
But I'll just return
The rent is
anyway.
due tomorrow.
I
No, store
It'd be
credit.
great. Try to get a bar mitzvah or whatever, and just running your finger along the Torah.
Grupan Adonai.
Grupan Adonai, dollar receipt, money back guarantee.
Just, rip people off, collect the rent, and give me to them.
But turn the electricity off.
Right. Make sure the hot water does not turn on. Yeah. Illegal construction to evict them.
I remember, because it's all gibberish. You don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I remember reading from the Torah, and then like in my mind, I was like, God, please, can I get pubes?
Nice.
I was like, please. Like
And
all
now
my
you
friends
got
have
the
pubes.
thickest, what do you mean all your friends have pubes?
When I was 13, I still didn't have pubes.
Adam, I've got pictures of all of your friends' penises, and they all have boobs, and you don't.
It's true.
What are you, gay?
I was smooth.
You must be a homosexual. All your friends have beautiful large penises with pubes.
I've been looking at all your friends' penises.
It was fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, in the perfect Matrix, everyone would be Neo.
Right.
True.
But they
Everyone
all,
that would be
think that they're
awesome.
one.
they all think they're Neo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you get pussy because Neo never got pussy.
Right. I mean, what is
Trinity.
everybody
He
in the
gets
world
pussy from
want?
Trinity.
To be Jesus Christ.
But to get pussy.
To get
That is,
yeah.
that's part 3 is the Jesus Christ.
Well,
Everybody
Neo
wants
is
to-
Jesus. It's like a pretty
He dies and then
pretty
he comes
on
back.
the
he
Yeah.
dies and he's
on the nose
Yeah.
fucking
yeah.
Jesus thing.
Mm-hmm.
Allegory is
In the original version of the Matrix, everyone was Jewish. They were all movie producers.
I don't think the world would
They
work.
get the fuck as many children as they want.
They could have sex with as many children as they wanted.
And actually, that's the one that
But
stuck.
the computers couldn't handle it and they overheated.
And everyone was happy.
The bad people made too much energy. And it blew up the computers. They all got to live as Jewish men having sex with children.
Oh yeah,
That sounds like
the processing
paradise.
power
Yeah.
can never match a Jewish movie producer's thirst
Yeah.
for young cock and pussy.
That's
Yeah.
right. The Arthur theme is like that Ziggy Marley shit.
Ziggy Marley made it?
That is true.
Out in the street, they call it murder.
Yeah, this actually is a good
Oh,
one.
it's kind of a reggae vibe?
Yeah, dude, you don't remember? On the street.
You can suck on my penis. Everybody suck my dick. Suck
Everybody
onto my ass.
give me head.
Yeah.
Everybody.
And having gay sex. Your teacher has gay sex. Because he is gay. The teacher is gay. And it's normal and you should be too. You should also be gay like the teacher.
There is no way Ziggy Marley saying
Yeah,
that.
You should be gay with the teacher on the show. You should be just like him. If you're a child in the South. Remember, Christ is fake. He isn't real. The Jews are right. That's it. It's like, what's going on with this song? You should give your money to Jewish people. It's just a song.
It's a song.
It's a song.
Yeah,
These kids need to understand
Take
the
the
world.
lyrics. Kids are just
They
trying.
need to understand the
They're
world.
just trying to watch a song
Let
about
them
the show.
Educate
Let
themselves.
them make their own choices.
You can't take the lyrics literally.
It's just
give your mail your allowance
I guess
to Israel.
we're supposed to worry about the kids growing up to be rats too. Huh?
Yeah.
To be anthropomorphic cats and dogs. That's a
Yeah.
concern. Anyways, I'll be watching Arthur. Thanks.
There's never been a Palestine.
You've got to remember that the Holocaust is the only genocide that ever happened. There's never been another one. And Armenians are liars.
Well, I don't
Just throwing in
necessarily.
the Armenians for no reason.
No reason.
It's a distraction campaign to garner sympathy for Palestinians because Americans can't tell the difference.
Make sure you pay the Jews.
And I say, hey, there is no such thing as Christ. It never happened. You got to be gay and interbreed with every race but the Jews. The Jews are allowed to intermarry. No one should question it. It's okay for them, but everyone else is supposed to mix. What's going on with this show?
You know, I was actually for the gay rat wedding, but this new theme song
what's going
is
on?
a little weird.
Yeah.
I hate to side with these Alabama guys, but I gotta tell you, something about this theme song.
Off about the art. It's almost like that Nick DiPaolo. It's almost as bad as Nick DiPaolo Doug, but in a different way.
Oh fuck, dude.
Well, you can't. It's illegal to trade in ivory.
That's why Adam's family does it.
Yeah.
They own slaves. They rape. And
Would
they
you
have
would you
ivory.
get tusks, just straight tusks instead of like your little
Like walrus
incisors?
tusks?
No, like elephant.
Yeah, shout out. That's so funny that some of the Jews went to Africa. They're like, Israel, yeah, that's pretty good, but it doesn't feel oppressive enough.
That's completely the wrong timeline. But
we
I'll let
should
you.
go to-
I'll let you stick with that.
What
That is
happened?
not how it
All we
happened.
need now is to come up with propaganda to change the
No,
story.
that's not what happened.
Perhaps something about a
Israel
timeline.
did not exist at the time.
Perhaps we could come up with a timeline.
When they-
so you're saying at the time no Jews thought that Israel belonged to them? That's like a
So
modern...
There were Jews
clarification.
living in Palestine at the time, but
So,
yeah,
yeah.
it had nothing to do with Zionism.
Yeah, so...
People didn't go to New York because of Zionism.
Yeah, Israel, nobody thought Israel
Yeah, they
was
did.
belonged
They
to
had
the Jews
good
until
good
1947.
delis. Yeah, when
That's
did
not what happened, folks.
Because
Wait,
I've always heard that they were there first.
Doesn't
1948 was when it got
Doesn't everyone think
started.
that shit is theirs though? Jews have thought that forever. Everyone thinks that shit's theirs.
Yeah, it
No,
was-
he just revealed that it's a modern thing after they got tired of going to Africa.
No, that's not what
He
happened.
just said they got
The
tired of
timeline's
going.
wrong.
The timeline is they got tired of going to New York and Africa.
That's not what happened.
They needed something dry.
Yeah.
A drier climate.
It's not dry in the Cape Peninsula.
Israel?
No, where my family moved in Africa.
That's what I mean. They got tired of the humidity of New York and Africa.
I guess
so they
so.
wanted an arid climate for their various rashes.
Yeah, they love deserts. That's why they love Los Angeles and Las
Vegas.
Vegas. Yeah.
Not so much Florida. That's humid, I suppose.
Yeah,
They love Florida.
No, they don't. That's
Yes, they do.
That's Italians. They stole it from the Italians.
No, they didn't.
They moved to New York and they tried.
They
to
love
pretend to be
Florida more
Italian.
than they love
They're
Vegas.
like, maybe we can just trick people into thinking we're Italian.
That's not
true.
what happened.
When you
either.
get older, it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.
When they're not as virile.
No, well,
He should play. Mel Gibson should write a movie where he plays like an elderly Hasidic man that's hate crime by blacks in Crown Heights.
during the
And
riots in
him,
the 80s.
It's him just trying not to be turn racist about it,
Right.
even though he continually is harassed and beaten by
Right.
black teens.
Yes.
Yeah, but he won't say it. The movie's called I Won't Say It.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
say it and we'll stop.
Yeah.
I can't do
it.
I refuse. I refuse to use that word. The painful history of that word. It carries so much weight historically. I think I would write that.
That's a good movie.
There's like
actually.
a really just intense scene in the movie where he's shoved, and $15 worth of locks end up on the sidewalk.
Oh my! That's
And he
what breaks
cries.
him.
Yeah, and
He
he's just-
cries. Ah! Ah! These animals.
crying on the street.
It was one thing when they beat the shit out of me, but I just wasted money on smoked fish. My beautiful smoked fish.
A lot of that happened in the Holocaust. It was a tragedy.
Oh yeah.
The camps and the chambers, like we all know that story, but the spilled fish.
Yep.
The spilled fish
The
you would
pounds
not
of
believe.
lox that
You
never
would not
was consumed.
believe.
That just was allowed to go bad.
Yeah, they like grabbed everyone out of their ghettos. The delis were full of lox.
That's
just
so-
I love
uneaten.
that scene in Mouse where the dad's like, "Oh, that guy's a Schwarzer," and he's hating on some black guy, and then the son Mouse is like, "Dad, you were in the Holocaust."
Yeah.
He's like, "So?"
Yeah. So
I hate black
that's
people.
my prize.
Yeah.
So I get to say it. Yeah. Don't you see what we're up to now? We get a get out of jail free card for the rest of my life. Don't Jews make women sit in a different little house?
Yeah.
No, they have to
They have
go.
a
They have to
period?
go into a bath, like a ritual bath called a mikvah.
Every month?
I think right after their pussies are stopped bleeding, they have to like wash their pussies out in some like jacuzzi, and then you go and then you fuck your husband through a sheet.
Oh, nice.
And that's how
They got a special pussy jacuzzi?
That's how babies are made. Yeah, it's called a mikvah.
Who cleans that out?
A very lucky man.
How about a movie called Mikvah Parents?
Uh-huh.
And it's Robert De Niro. He's like, "You're gonna fuck me through a sheet, Greg?"
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
confused as to what
You gonna fuck me through a
Mikvah
sheet?
was a pun for.
No, I'm just so your Jew boyfriend, he bring his fucking sheet to fuck me through.
I have an asshole, Greg.
Yeah,
Can
she's
you
like,
fuck me through a sheet?
I didn't tell you this prior to this, but my dad was actually in the SS and he escaped. And it's a comedy where Ben Stiller is a Jewish man meeting a
Who's having his period, I guess?
yeah, no, that's just all this anti-Semitic shit. That
okay.
Robert De Niro, because once again, in my honest opinion, I find anti-Semitism to be abhorrent, and disgusting.
Yeah.
Um,
You're outlining a ridiculous scenario.
I think it is ridiculous.
That you would hate to see.
I would hate to see something.
Honestly, it would be funny to see Hollywood try and make that a feel-good story.
Yeah.
It's just like a fucking Nazi.
Escaped Nazi criminal just meeting his daughter's boyfriend. Oh, the thing you should know about my dad is
and real quick,
his
before
name
you
isn't
get-
Anthony Tolino. It's actually Klaus von Sternberg. And he's from Auschwitz.
He volunteered his hometown, actually.
Yeah.
He kind of took the initiative and built a camp. It was kind of a Field of Dreams situation where it's like,
you build it, they will
if you
come.
build it, they will come.
Mm-hmm.
He's the architect.
Trains just showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Trainfuls of
If you
Jews.
build it, they will come.
What is that, a breast milking device, Greg? I got another device downstairs in my basement. Maybe I can show it to you. It's from my days in the service. And he's like, your dad tried to drill a hole in my skull and pour boiling water into it. He's just different,
He's
Greg.
Mengele.
Greg, he's just from a different time.
Do you have a twin, Greg?
Yeah.
Do you have a twin?
You have a twin brother, Greg? Can I see pictures of him?
Identical? Identical twin, Greg.
Mikvah parents.
Jew comedians. I'll believe it when I see it.
You had a bunch of smoked meat and fucking
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, I kissed Leonard Cohen's grave.
Yeah, you fucking loser.
Yeah.
Adam was like,
This
you know
whole
what?
trip, he's been trying to get us to go to Leonard Cohen's grave and watch this shitty Bob Dylan documentary.
He keeps
Shut
trying
up.
to watch
Shut
the
up.
Bob Dylan
No, we're not
documentary.
gonna, I don't want to start
Bob
this in
Dylan was
public.
actually really cool.
Bob Dylan rocked, dude.
Dude,
Shut
Bob,
up.
have you ever heard
They
of
don't
Bob
agree with
Dylan?
you. You're not even getting any. No,
I don't
he's
give
a
a fuck.
genius, and he's one of the
Who gives
few
a fuck
geniuses.
whether they agree with this?
Oh, now you're siding
Bob
with them,
Dylan
dude?
sucks.
He doesn't suck.
Bob Dylan
He
sucks
sucks.
dick.
He doesn't.
He's
suck.
one of those things that that like Jewish guys tried to make cool to prove that they're cool.
That's not true. A lot of people liked him other than just
No,
Jewish guys.
no.
That's never once.
That's not
true.
true.
There's
Shut
never been
up.
a single one.
Stop agreeing with Nick. He's not going to be friends with you.
like this.
And my music's
Oh,
just
my songs suck
nonsense
dick.
garbage. He
Oh, my
didn't sing like that his entire
are
career.
fucking gay.
In the 70s, he sang a lot more straightforward country ballads.
And I love making
Wasn't-
music.
Okay, of course that's
sucks. I'm
That's the
fucking
style.
Bob Dylan and my penis is
Shut
small.
up, dude.
And a fucking gay bitch will watch my documentary.
It's a great documentary. You guys should watch it. I watched
His
it
name
alone
is
in my
Edward
bedroom
Friedland
today
and
because
his-
they were making fun of Bob Dylan and making me feel bad for liking him. Also, you guys
Which
should.
you should feel bad, Mo. My music
No,
sucks.
you should. You don't need to.
My music sucks dick and your dick is small. I'm fucking
Yeah, but
ugly
here's the thing.
as
You
shit.
watched the documentary when we first got to Toronto.
No, I turned it off
continued
because you were
watching
being
it.
disrespectful.
You've been watching the documentary now privately on your laptop for days on end.
I've just. It's a
true.
long documentary.
Are you
Martin
lying?
Scorsese
Is
made it.
Nick lying?
And you
It's
take
3
breaks
hours
from the
long.
documentary to listen to Bob Dylan and then call your dad and talk about it.
And
I called for Shabbos. I didn't call for.
yep.
Can we talk about Bob
Let's
Dylan
quickly.
again? I've cut my voice down. There's non-Jews here. We can secretly talk about Bob Dylan.
We know he sucks. Amongst each other, we can admit it. But have you been watching the documentary? Have you been trying
watch
to get
the
them
Bob
into
Dylan
it?
documentary every Shabbos. Don't let your friends know that if you play it backwards, it says the Jews have a birthright to Israel.
I don't respect Palestinians.
Try to sneak in some saber rattling about Iran while you're there.
Bob Dylan has never made statements like that about the Israel-Palestine conflict.
Iran shot down that drone on
No,
purpose.
Bob Dylan has never.
And it's an attack on
made a lot of-
Americans.
he made a lot of-
shoot down our drones.
He made a lot of political songs, but they were about freeing boxers named Hurricane and stopping the war. Okay, they weren't about Palestine.
Stop the Vietnam War and start a
hold
much
on.
different war in the
Hold
Middle
on a
East.
second. I just looked up Bob Dylan Israel, the first hit. Bob Dylan's embrace of Israel's war crimes.
That's fake. That's fake. That's fake. That's fake. That's fake. That's fake news.
It's just controversially
him
musical
hugging a
genius
missile.
Bob Dylan received the Nobel Prize for literature last week. Whatever.
Okay. I'm sorry, he won the Nobel Prize.
Bob Dylan's embrace of Israel's war crimes.
And he dresses like the Quaker Oats guy too.
He's changed his style up a lot of times, and right now he's doing more of a mariachi thing. If you
Well, you know,
it doesn't really say it because there's no clear connection between Israel and Bob Dylan.
Oh,
That's
these
the way
are the
we
lyrics.
make
Well,
it.
the neighborhood bully, he's just one man. His enemies say he's on their land. They got him outnumbered about 1,000,000 to 1. He got no place to escape to, no place to run. He's the neighborhood bully.
Whoa.
A lot of
That's his song about Israel.
A lot of people that age knew people from the Holocaust, and they tend to be more Zionists because not been.
Anyway,
he's a man
The point
in his,
is,
of
he
70.
performs in Tel Aviv on June 20th, 2011, in defiance of a Palestinian call for a boycott.
2011. That was
Bob Dylan's
This is
forgotten
more fun when we
pro-Israel
were-
song revisited.
Yeah, this was more fun when we were pretending Bob Dylan was this guy. I kind of only jokingly disliked Bob Dylan, but this is a fucking nightmare.
It's not a nightmare.
I mean, to acknowledge that Israel is the neighborhood bully and then defend the neighborhood bully because people were mean to him.
Israel National
Well,
News
how do
has
you-
an article
how do you
called Bob
justify
Dylan's
it?
5 most Jewish moments. Some good stuff
These are
here.
fake websites set up by Israel to make
New
it
York
look like Bob
Times.
Dylan thinks they're cool.
Anyways, guys,
The Times of Israel, Bob Dylan's
we promised to ruin Toy Story 4, and we
say what happens at the end.
Oh yeah.
Aw.
Don't hurt her feelings.
I'm not gonna do it. I can't.
She sounds so sweet.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I legitimately was.
Yeah,
going
look
to
up
do
the
it,
Neighborhood Bully. It's a very pro-Israel song. Anyway, any
Well-
more brainwashing you want to try and do, Adam?
It's not brainwashing to like Bob Dylan.
I think it is.
All right.
Name one good song of his.
There's plenty of good songs.
Name one.
Simple Twist of Fate.
Sucks. Next. Next. Name another one.
I'm not gonna play
Just
this game.
Name one then. So you admit he has no good songs.
No, because you're gonna say that.
Do
it
you
sucks.
admit it?
I don't admit it.
Well, then name a song. Should be easy. There's so many good ones, right, Adam?
There
one
are a
more.
lot of
Just
good
do
ones.
one more, dude.
You're gonna say it sucks.
No, I won't. Say one more.
A Hard Rain's gonna fall.
No.
Wrong.
Trash.
Old Town Road.
That's
He
not
didn't
song.
do that.
I'm gonna take my horse down the road.
I'm gonna take my horse
right on the road
to
is
Palestine.
old.
I'm gonna commit
everybody-
atrocities.
Everybody says that road belonged to them.
Well, you know what else? Nick
but
and
maybe
Stav-
they shouldn't have had a war about it if it did.
No, shut up.
6
I'm gonna
countries
take my
attacked.
gun to Palestine. I'm gonna shoot a child flying a kite.
That's pretty good. That was pretty good.
Well, it's his. Bob
was-
Dylan
that's
is a
his
good
song.
songwriter. I mean, I
Yeah,
realize
he
that
does
that's
have
genius.
lyrics.
That's
He
why
does
he's got a
Nobel
rhyme,
laureate.
kite, and child. We didn't say he doesn't know how to write a song. It's
That's
just
true.
the songs themselves.
Also, I don't care what Bob Dylan's politics are. Also, Nick and Stav said that Neil Young is really bad. And
no, that's not what
They
we
were
said.
saying that
say
before
that.
Out
the
of your
show,
fucking
and I
mind,
said
you dumbass.
he's a national hero.
No.
And we should.
Never
we should
said
name
Neil.
more
I
shit
said Neil
in
Young's.
Canada after Neil.
I said Neil Young's lyrics
After
are
motherfucking
nonsense,
Neil.
but Neil Young is great.
Shut up.
Which is
Shut up.
true.
Boo. Boo this man.
No, it's true.
Fuck
Neil Young is
Young.
great, but his lyrics are nonsense.
Fuck both Bob Dylan and Neil Young.
Neil
I
Young
don't
has
give a
no
fuck.
idea what he's saying. No.
You can all suck my nuts, you fucking Canadians who love Neil Young.
Oh.
Fuck him.
Uh-uh.
He sings stupid too. Doesn't he have a
No.
high ass voice?
Yes, he
They
does.
both sing stupid, but that doesn't mean that they don't mean it.
Fucking Neil Young.
That's not
And
how
all my
he sings.
shit sucks.
Yeah.
Almost as much as Bob
You're singing-
Dylan's.
No, he's making. And Stav, of course, is
Yeah.
making fun of the lead singer of another Canadian
no.
institution, Rush.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Rush
Boo.
rules. Rush
Rush
rocks,
is great.
dude.
Rush is awesome.
Boo.
Getting my dick sucked by a
The
demon.
best politics of all the people mentioned.
Going to the future to get my penis sucked.
Shit rule. And a guitar solo? Come on, dude. That shit rocks.
Finding a goblin in hell and sucking his dick. Rush.
And then that guy just the
That's
fucking
just
drummer
that's,
rules.
That's Rush from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. That's just Geddy Lee in that Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode.
Yeah, that's good shit.
Where they do the birthday song. Mm-hmm. Man, what it might be even less effort than this show is that fucking just purely a product of like, let's smoke too much weed and then just produce the worst ideas that we have.
I love that shit.
And it's hilarious.
We should do that tonight.
Which is similar to how Neil Young operates. Aqua Teen Hunger Force is very similar to Neil Young. No.
Adam, stop, man.
You're trying too hard with that. And it's
We
just
had a
not gonna
whole
work.
nice thing. We did songs about how much Bob Dylan sucks.
Yeah,
what do
you're
you
just
got?
trying to get people to boo.
Which is pretty fucked up.
Which is fucked up if you think about it.
Okay, let's
really.
stop getting in an argument.
What you're trying to do is control the entertainment industry.
Yeah, everyone gave those jewel flashies in the. Okay.
Stop jeweling places. It's disrespectful.
Yeah, you gotta stop jeweling.
No, it's
Shut up. I'm about to fight you motherfuckers, dude. There's too much attitude in Ottawa. I don't know, you fucking you think you're in the capital or something?
Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back to something we can all agree on.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one for my therapist. You tell him, I don't have a therapist, by the way.
Right.
In case you were getting angry already. At the,
That Nick is solving any of the problems.
wait, hold on. Which one are you?
Pussy.
All right, there we go. I'm not
Pussy,
I'm not
yeah.
editing that out either. I don't give a shit. Anyways, that would be a fun one for my hypothetical therapist.
Yes, don't worry, he's just as mentally ill as you are.
Oh yeah, is I want to kill myself, but I don't want Bill Clinton to win. Come up with the right answer for that one, you fucking asshole.
Well, this week it would be a pretty easy one. It feels like it would be
you
Epstein.
fuck, you Jew fuck. Yeah, like go. If you had the money just to go to a therapist, and you'd be like, yeah, I just want to talk to somebody about my anti-Semitism. They're like, well, I'll help in any way I can. Yeah, I bet you'd like to.
You fucking will for a
You
fucking dollar,
fucking-
won't you?
Right at the end of the session, you just undo all the work.
Yeah.
You're like, I guess you're right. It was because of my dad. It's like, that'll be $200. It's like, he was right. You fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, dude. I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah.
Go in there, say as many slurs as you can.
Mm-hmm.
You have doctor-patient confidentiality,
Mm-hmm.
so you can't get canceled
Like,
for
listen,
anything
we thought
you
your
tell.
son had Tourette syndrome, but it turns out he's just racist. Yeah, often they're very similar.
He's just racist and loud.
Yeah. It'd be great. Like, there's a guy at like some like Black Panther event or whatever. I don't know. He's like a time traveler or something.
Yeah.
And then he like, I don't know. Now I fucked all this up.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
I like that there's a time travel element.
Well, I was gonna do the thing from Back to the Future where he's there.
Oh.
Like the guy's like, "Hey, Chuck Berry, there's a new sound or whatever."
Yeah.
But it's a black guy calling his cousin. He's like, "Hey, Adolf, it's your cousin, Jimmy Hitler." No, you gotta hear this shit about the Jews.
Yeah.
But
Listen,
it
we don't
doesn't-
need the context.
I don't know.
Who
Doesn't make
cares?
it- yeah.
That's good enough.
Just a black cousin of Adolf Hitler.
Adolf Hitler.
Being like, man, I just heard the craziest shit about the Jews.
Yeah, a Stormfront guy goes back in time.
Yeah, he goes back in time and somehow enters like a talent show for black people.
And his talent is telling the truth about the Jews.
And, yeah, and then one of the black guys calls his cousin Adolf Hitler. He's like, man, you got I got that funky sound.
In 1937 or whatever the fuck.
That funky sound you've been looking for, cousin Hitler.
They have cross-Atlantic phones in the black community in 1934.
Hey, listen, something like that.
I love it, dude.
Yeah.
No.
I haven't aged a day. I get carded all the time. People are like, damn, what are you, 4? I'm like, thank you. That's so flattering.
Thank you. That's flattering.
Thank you.
Yes, I am 4.
I'm 4 years old.
Yes, I'm 4.
Ma'am, I'm 4.
Yeah, we can tell from your penis, sir. We have scanners checking out your penis
Yeah, we
size,
put a
so we know you're
TSA
4.
scanner in here so we could look at people's genitals.
And you are 4 years old.
You're a 4-year-old man. But yes, we'll allow you to have the beer.
But you can have a beer.
You
A little
can.
slugger.
Little trooper.
A little troop.
Tyke.
Tyke.
That's kind of a slur against
Tyke
children.
is close, yeah. Tyke does not feel correct.
Tyke is actually a racist slur against children. Against toddlers. I'm an anti-toddlite. And I really just hate toddlers, or as I call them, tykes. I fucking hate these goddamn tykes.
These tykes. Yeah, that one is too close to 2. That's if it's in right between 2 of them.
Yeah.
2 slurs.
That's what Epstein calls a kid that's prude. He's a little tyke.
That fucking tyke.
Wait, what's the other one? What's the other slur?
Well, obviously the Jewish one and the lesbian one.
Oh, dyke.
Yes.
A huge slur.
Because I like the work of Quentin Tarantino.
Apparently, he's a pedophile.
He's not a pedophile. He's a foot fetishist.
Yeah, but children's feet.
Well, at least it's more of a niche category of pedophilia.
That movie rocked cock.
What?
It was good.
I heard
Tarantino movie.
Yeah.
I heard it was really
all
funny.
you needed on that one was a foot pedophile, and you knew what we were talking about.
Yes.
Yeah. You know exactly who.
Does he fuck kids' feet?
No, he fucks women's feet.
Tarantino seems like a creep, but not a pedophile.
It would make sense that he's like a pedophile or like one of those guys. Anybody with a story where it's like, yeah, they kind of came out of nowhere. Any like a rags to riches story.
Well, he's a video store guy.
Yeah, he worked in a video store.
No, dude, he sold the script to fucking True Romance.
Yeah, while working at a video store.
He used that. It was a great movie. He used the money off that script to make fucking Reservoir Dogs. That was a cheap ass movie to make.
So
it was in a fucking warehouse most
hold
of
on.
the time.
Pulp Fiction, you remember the scene where there's the basement at the pawn shop, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that was happening at the video store Tarantino worked
Oh shit!
And
Weinstein was raping.
Yeah, he would kidnap children and then let.
Oh, it was a subterranean lair.
A Jewish.
Yes, of course.
I don't know about you.
I think. Listen, we can't say for sure, but let's play the percentages.
All the other details I'm 100% on, but I'm pretty sure.
Well, don't speculate if you're not 100%.
They may.
I think it's fine to speculate.
I
when
think
you
it's
have
slanderous.
This
personally.
much probability.
I think maybe it was Jewish people that were going. I can't say for sure, but I think in the pedophile sex dungeon in the basement of Quentin Tarantino's movie store, it was Jewish people going down there to get a deal.
Mm-hmm.
They're even doing basement bargain pedophilia.
Bargain basement, dude.
We found the cheapest store. I don't even like doing it, but it's such a deal.
I'm losing money not fucking these kids.
$5 to have sex with a kid?
It's not my favorite.
I'm crazy Harvey, and I'm giving these kids away.
I was driving through South Williamsburg, and I had the window open. I'm like stopped in traffic, and I was just like laughing, and I repeated what I was laughing at. I go, like it's funny imagining like these Hasids, because it was a nice night out, being like, oh, what a beautiful night. It's a shame that we're Jewish. There's a Hasidic woman standing like 2 feet. You just heard everything. And she just like looks at me and she's like, ugh. And then she like mumbles something to her husband in that awful language, and then he's upset too. And it's like, what? You suck. Yeah, you guys. This is.
I mean,
like
she's got a little bit of a point.
She probably
there.
does have a little bit of a point.
I would say
Whatever,
I kind of
it's
see her
funny.
perspective.
Yeah. It's all their stores suck.
I did see,
and
today,
it sucks. It sucks to live there. It sucks to be one of those people.
Yeah, I mean that neighborhood sucks for sure. But I saw
South Williamsburg.
Toys for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all look like weird versions of real stores.
You know, what's funny too is like liberals go after Russia, and it's like Russians just lie. But you have to like understand that's just like a part of their culture.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a part of our culture. We're supposed to have integrity.
Mm-hmm.
So people like the Clintons or whoever who are lying, corrupt pieces of shit, it's worse than when fucking Putin does it because Putin's just doing what he knows how to do.
Of course.
All of the people Putin has killed.
It's
like if you were able to save them and bring them to America, within a month they'd be committing insurance fraud.
Mm-hmm.
That's that is just what they know.
It's that thing about the scorpion and the monkey or whatever.
It's the scorpion and the monkey.
The scorpion and the monkey, a classic scorpion and the monkey.
Where he stings him at the end or whatever.
Where the scorpion stings the monkey.
Or,
Come on,
it's
brother.
No, that's not what the monkey sounds like. The monkey sounds different.
Maybe I've confused it. Come on, man.
No.
You stinging
That's
my
the
ass.
scorpion. That's what the scorpion sounds
Oh.
like. For some reason, I get. No, not even him.
Yeah.
Definitely not the monkey, though. Beautiful.
Yeah. It's the monkey and the scorpion. Monkey's like,
Classic
man, don't be
monkey
writing.
scorpion.
No.
What you be writing about it? I told you that in confidence.
That's not.
And the
what
scorpion's
the
like,
monkey
it's not
sounds
my
like.
fault. I have autism.
Why are you doing that accent?
I'm just
That
doing
one's
to
fine.
differentiate the characters.
That one's fine.
If
but
I
the-
was, I wouldn't
I
supposed
just
to do. Hey,
Googled
I'm a monkey. Hey,
Scorpion. I don't think I see it.
yeah, that's because
You're
you
not looking in the right place.
You're not looking
dude.
in the right. You got to read between the lines.
ASAP Rocky's Fables.
Mm. ASAP. A-snap.
A-snap. A-suck's Fables.
There's one from a website called hecticdad.com.
What's it about?
The scorpion and the monkey.
Yeah.
Shut up, dude. You know,
What?
I have to say,
For what?
Jews
For
are
what?
For a Jew. Surprisingly,
What do you
Jews
mean
are
surprising?
inbred, right? Aren't you?
Yeah, a
But
little
at the
bit.
same time,
Slightly.
they're
Slightly. There's-
smart for how inbred they are.
Well, there's different sets of inbreeding that's happened. You know.
We just have certain like congenital birth defects.
Well, what it is that
like
they're-
Tay-Sachs
they're-
and stuff.
Yeah, they're
What's a
white.
Tay-Sachs?
They're white people.
Tay-Sachs is like a disease that only Jews get
What is
from decades and centuries of inbreeding.
Really?
Yeah. Some sort of.
It makes you interrupt people. And
Yeah. Makes you rude.
think your opinions are yours
Yeah.
and not stolen.
Makes you argue over
Stolen land. I was the first one to say that Zoomers were black-pilled.
Come on, Nick. I
And then
said
Lewis
this is
and-
anecdotal.
This Lewis and Clark motherfucker comes into my teepee, puts on my headdress, and says, "Is this for girls?" Well, it is now, motherfucker. I'm saying we should do a true crime documentary about Vinny. You know, we'd be like NPR people that are convinced he's innocent.
Yes.
Oh,
But we never bother looking at what he was charged with.
Never.
And then we find out in the last 5 minutes, and it's like, it turns out Vinny was guilty.
Was completely and very obviously guilty.
100% guilty of the crime.
We should do that, dude.
Yeah.
That should be like our cereal.
Dude, you can pick any crime in the world, and all you have to do to make it a successful true crime series is like hire the best intro guy in the world.
Yeah.
If you have a cool intro and it, like evidence files slamming down, then you zoom out and the files spell out fucking directed by Dick Fuck Ass, and then the tape recorder.
Well, you need a bitch that talks like, and today, and that's what I thought. Could it even happen?
I thought this was a small town where
No.
nothing happened.
No, you need like some Jewish
Oh
lady.
yeah, the main investigator.
Yeah, well, I've been living in Israel my entire life. Israel is a small community, but it's got its secrets. There's definitely a sort of a voodoo element to a lot of this.
You don't think
community.
voodoo's part? They got something going.
I don't think it does anything.
Someone's got magic,
Well,
at least a
me,
little bit.
I'm what you call an Israeli Jew bag. And I've been living here in the Israel Delta my entire life. You see, there's a sea and a river, and in between the two is a land of voodoo and secrets. And
calling Judaism voodoo.
Yeah, right. No, but just a true crime doc, but you treat Israel like it's fucking Louisiana. Yeah. And they're like, well, locals have known for years that they've been going over to the West Bank and killing children, sacrificing them to the devil,
to the devil god Yahweh,
to the devil god, the devil Jew god that we worship.
What's the one you're not supposed to say? Is it Yahweh or is it Adonai?
Adonai.
Mm-hmm.
What happens if you say that?
I don't know, but we're gonna get in trouble.
Fuck.
They take your bar mitzvah away.
Dude, they're never gonna take that away.
How much money did you clear on that, dude?
Dude, I think my parents stole it. I have not seen a dime.
I feel like every Jewish guy I know is like, yeah, my parents stole my bar mitzvah.
I feel like you make like 15
All
grand.
my friends got like sick dance parties. We had a lunch at my house, and like half of my family got in an argument with each other.
Wait, you didn't go somewhere else? There was no
we went
banquet?
to the synagogue, and then we had like a catered
The
lunch.
reception was at your home?
The reception was at my home.
Wow.
It was mostly adults.
That sucks.
Yeah, it sucked. I had a bad bar mitzvah.
The Matrix is racist, dude.
The Matrix is racist. It's canceled.
You know, it's so funny too, because it's like it would be funny to like legitimately make that critique of the Matrix. And,
Yeah.
But like get BuzzFeed to publish it. And be
They
like,
would.
Well, look
So
back
quick.
at how racist and therefore bad the Matrix was.
Yeah.
They're making Matrix 4, right?
Meanwhile, the Wachowski sisters like wanted it to be all black people.
Yeah. They
But
tried to
the
get Will Smith to be Neo.
Yeah, the studio's like, we can't do that. Nobody will understand it.
But they wanted Aliyah too.
No,
Aliyah.
It won't make any sense.
Yeah. How are people supposed to? The studio literally was the Matrix. Like
Yeah.
the computers were joking about. They're
Yeah.
like, "Well, what the hell?"
Yeah.
People
The
won't
ch-
understand.
The
this.
chair turns around when Neo goes to meet the architect, and they're like, "So what is this? What do you want? What are you here for? Just give me the spiel."
No, it's either you're black, either
Yeah.
Lawrence Fishburne,
Yeah.
or Will Smith. Not both.
Look, I understand. You come here, you think there's going to be some kind of thing you do, some sports or woods or whatever, and then the Matrix goes away. But that's not how it is. We do this all the time. We did it 6 times before. We'll do it again. It's just business. Okay? So what do you want for lunch? We're thinking we're going to go do sweet greens. I'm going to get an acai bowl.
I'm going to get one of the beats don't kill my vibe.
There I was completely
Well,
naked.
Denzel might play Magneto. That would be cool.
Denzel?
Yeah.
Magneto's Jewish, dude. That's fucked up.
The black
Now I'm
mag-
pissed, bro. He's a Holocaust survivor.
Yeah. So
How are you going to make him black?
they probably got black guys in the Holocaust.
It would be great if they just
No, they
fucking
didn't.
retcon the Holocaust to be black people in that movie.
That would
Where
be
this woke
so
shit
good.
goes too far, and then the Holocaust is just German blacks being sent into the camps.
Honestly, that would be really
No,
cool.
let's be honest.
That would make the Holocaust cool.
Can we be honest? Would the powers that be in entertainment let that happen?
Of course not. Well, apparently they're letting Denzel play Magneto, one of the most powerful Jewish characters in any movie. The bad guy that can bend metal with his brain because of the Holocaust. He learned how to bend metal in the Holocaust.
We've talked about that, right? How he should have stopped the Holocaust. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did it. Yeah. I think you said something about making the trains go backwards or something.
Yeah, looping the tracks around.
Yeah.
There's a million ways you could do it. Fucking everything's made out of metal.
I know. Hitler had a bunch of medals on his shit.
Yeah, Magneto never.
He could put a medal up Hitler's ass.
Magneto's kind of a fucking moron. All the
True.
metal, all the shit you could do.
I think he was just a boy, and his metal bending powers weren't as powerful. I think that's probably the
making excuses again
excuse
for him.
Listen, I would have loved if in real life Magneto
If you read
stopped
the
the Holocaust.
comics, though, you know that he can use his powers to like manipulate metal to stop things, but only if they're truly wrong.
What are you talking about? He's the bad guy. He's the bad guy, Nick.
That's
Yeah.
No, that's
the
not
only
true.
way his powers can be activated if there's a great injustice happening.
Okay.
They explain that.
Great edgelord comedy, guys. That the Holocaust was good.
Wow, who said that?
We're not saying that. We're
That's
just
what you- that's
we're
what you
talking
just
about
said.
the comics.
Cool edgelord take, guys.
We're talking about the comics.
We're talking
dude.
about the comics.
We're
yeah.
just trying to have I read that on Mike Lawrence's Instagram. I'm on his Instagram right
Everybody
now.
Mike
knows
Lawrence says that?
Magneto wanted the Holocaust to happen because he used to be good, and then he became bad when he got older. That's why he let the Holocaust happen.
I was
never
supposed to go,
invited.
but then I'm going to Rosh Hashanah instead.
Rosh Hashanah.
Yeah, relax.
Yeah.
You have
Relax.
to say it all cool, huh?
Just say Rosh Hashanah.
That's
Rosh Hashanah.
Rosh Hashanah?
Rosh Hashanah, dude.
Rosh Hashanah, dude.
Rosh Hashanah.
Say
it right.
everyone knows.
I don't want to go. I just
He's not
have
up here
to.
saying Gyro.
Yiro.
He
I'm
doesn't
not doing
say
that.
that.
He says
I
you.
say
know, he says
gyro.
gyros.
Like a fucking American.
He's always said gyros.
He says souvlaki.
He comes to this country and he
Souvlaki.
learns English.
That's
And
right.
you come here and refuse.
You refuse to speak English.
You refuse to say English words like gyro and Rosh Hashanah.
What is that? The Day of Atonement?
No, it's the
their
New Year.
it's their Halloween.
No, that's Purim.
No, that's Purim.
Oh, it's their
Well done, Slav.
Thank you.
It's Jewish Memorial Day.
Oh, nice.
And which is that's
when
why
they
it's-
remember all the people that wink died in the
Yeah.
Holocaust.
No, that's Yom HaShoah, Holocaust Remembrance Day.
Wait, you had to make a new one? There's no
Yeah,
way
yeah,
Moses
yeah.
knew about that one.
Yom HaShoah and Rosh Hashanah.
Kind of a modern one.
David
I don't
didn't know
celebrate.
about that one.
King David?
He didn't know.
I
about
can't come
that
to
one.
work today. It's Shoshana Mammoth.
Did she ever show her titties?
There's a tribe of Jews in Ethiopia, though,
Tight.
called Falasha.
Yeah, and then they go to Israel and they're
And then
castrated.
people are not nice, not nice to them.
They're like, we're gonna just go ahead and finish up your circumcision.
Yeah.
We see some stuff left over.
Did you see this Jewish worker?
It's almost like
Twitter account.
Israelis are
Yeah,
racist.
dude,
He's having a meltdown.
he tried to come for us.
Having that meltdown about the Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah, saying that it's not the time to have a
They're like in the time of
jewel dealing Jewish movie.
raging anti-Semitism.
When I read that, I was like, God damn! I wish
Yeah.
I came up with that.
And then
tweet.
people were like, yeah,
that's
people-
definitely
That's
in my
really good.
wheelhouse.
You
yeah.
would have crushed that.
I would have
one.
crushed that. Would have done numbers, bro.
people were like, yeah, who cares? You know, and then
That's awesome.
and then they
Well,
doubled
Will
down.
made fun of him, so he thought that the irony left was coming for him.
Well, they got mad because some girl fucking tweeted like the IDF video.
oh, Caroline, yeah.
Caroline tweeted that IDF video, and it's like no one told you like
Adam.
Kikes.
we're gonna be this way. But she censored it, and it's like the joke is that it just rhymes with life. I mean,
Mhm.
you know, you got to plug some kind of joke in there.
Also, you are right. Your joke was better.
Of course it was.
Yeah,
Which
but you're
one?
a professional.
I'm a professional.
Which
This is just
joke?
some dumb bitch.
She's some dumb
This
bitch
is some dumb
with a
slut.
fucking Twitter account.
Yeah, who deserves to be raped by the
No,
IDF.
no.
No, that's.
Oh, I'm just trying to. I'm trying to find the middle ground. Here.
Yes,
I'm trying to find the fair middle ground.
Very Solomonic of you.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, but yeah, no, they tried to pin that on everybody, but I don't know if you followed.
Just somebody saying.
Yeah, they
it's
were
just
like
one guy
they
who
were
has a
dropping the
Twitter account
K-bomb.
that says it's called the Jewish Worker, which sounds like just a magazine or something. But
yeah,
it's
it sounds
just,
like an oxymoron.
it's one. Well, you know,
The Jewish landlord. As he should be.
doctors probably work hard.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
guess.
can't think of other hardworking.
Yeah.
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 Come on, Adam. You can. think of
Bankers, I think they probably work hard. They
I
don't
guess
do
they
good
do.
things.
one. I guess
Yeah.
he didn't say laborer to his.
What's
credit.
his thing? If you,
Yeah, he said worker.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
worker,
that
and then if
worker,
you like
yeah.
look at their shit, all of the pictures are in black and white and from 150 years ago.
I think
Like
it's
that's
one
your identity
dude.
movement is to be based around people that haven't existed for 180 years.
Mhm.
Fuck. So
But
what?
no,
That guy
anyway,
got mad.
No, the only thing
So he
was,
got mad, and then he tried to go at the Red Scare Cumtown crew.
he was going after everybody. But
yes.
my favorite part is
which
when
I had to clarify was not a crew.
they doubled
No.
down at a certain point, and they're like, "There's literally Jews in the border camps."
That was the funniest
Yeah.
part.
Which is like, oh yeah, that's why they're in there. That's certainly the reason they lock those kids up is
so
because they're
funny.
Jewish.
That is so. Again, I read that and I was like, I really wish I came
What,
up
is
with
it, what
that.
does he mean? Are there? Like, what the fuck?
No, it's
No.
it's the same thing as fucking Italians. It's white people that find a way to sneakily prioritize their
Yep.
like shred of identity that makes them not white.
Jews
And
have
then
a little bit of a better
a
case.
little bit of a better deal than
I would say
Italians.
than
But let's not
Italians.
pretend
Italians
that
got
fucking
nothing going.
them being Jewish has anything to do with them being in those detention camps.
Apparently,
What's
there's
that?
more Native Americans than Jews in the world.
In the whole world?
I don't know.
There
Yeah,
aren't
that sounds about right.
Or in
That sounds
America.
probably right.
They don't own a single bank.
Yep.
Yet every other bank.
Mm-hmm.
I guess let's just, you know what? There's no reason to bring this stuff up.
I just didn't realize
There's no
how few
reason to
Jews there
ever
are.
pay attention to those statistics or
Thanks, Nick.
consider them in any way.
Let's just bury those statistics.
Just don't even think about it,
Okay.
you know? Because it's like
Just 'cause something's
the
true-
question is, why are you even asking?
right.
True.
You
Just
know?
because something's true doesn't mean you should say it.
Right. When the
Yeah.
most powerful lobby in America is the one that sends a bunch of money to their country so that they can do their own Holocaust.
I don't know.
It's like, what, you know, why even look into that? You just don't
Well,
even.
I wasn't saying all that. I was just kind of bringing up a fun fact about Native Americans.
there are not many Jews in the world.
It's crazy how much
Yeah.
fucking squawking they do, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Whack, whack, whack. Yeah.
My
I
problem
don't-
is
I don't
my
think
original
Slash's
name was-
mother would
my
like that.
My original name is Black/White.
Well, he is, no?
Black/Jewish. Yeah.
He's mixed.
Yeah, you should know that. Come on. The one of the only cool guys in Judaism.
Well, all of the Black/Jewish are cool.
Yeah, but
Lenny
Barack
Kravitz,
Obama,
Barack Obama,
Bill
Drake,
Drake's-
Maya Rudolph.
Drake's not as cool as Slash.
Jeffrey Epstein.
He's cool.
Jeffrey Epstein.
He was half black from the waist down, baby.
Rapist.
No,
What
no,
have you
Nick
done?
said the second
No.
pass.
That's what you mean.
You said it.
No,
Adam,
I meant
and
he
it's
had a large
racist,
penis.
and I don't accept it.
No, I just meant it in the way that people say
That's
it in middle
fucked up,
school that they
Adam.
have large penis. No,
Adam,
I
that's
didn't.
fucked up.
I apologize to the community.
That is fucked up.
I
you
didn't
would
mean to
that.
say it that way, and I didn't.
You should take a leave of absence.
Okay.
Take a 2-minute leave of absence
All
from
right.
the podcast.
I'll see you guys. I'm
Okay.
gonna think about things.
I'm putting the phone. I'm doing
You're
a
out of the family.
timer.
I don't
Do Jews
believe-
have the devil?
They do, but they don't have a hell.
So what's the devil up to? Just hanging around?
He's like an angel.
Where
He's
does he
like
chill?
It's kind of like a dark angel, kind of like a Jessica
Where does the
Alba.
So he's in heaven.
What?
He's in heaven chilling, but in his own little
I don't
corner.
know. I think he's like flying around and shit.
Didn't they casted that motherfucker out, right? Lucifer's Old Testament, right? So you get that's part of your shit too.
I don't know if it was in the Old Testament. I think the Old
Must-
Testament told the
right?
story of the
No,
Jews
there's
living
there's
in
no
Egypt.
angels in the Old Testament.
Yeah, there are.
Jews are afraid of flying.
No, Jews have angels.
Can you imagine a Jew with wings?
Yeah.
He's like, oh God, just throwing up. I'm getting motion
I'm
sickness.
nauseous. I'm nauseous.
They would just be penguins.
Yeah.
They'd be flightless
Just
birds.
waddling.
Yeah.
No, they have angels, like in the story of Abraham.
Just
and
shoplifting
Isaac.
batteries under their wings.
Whoopsie.
I need a watch battery once in my life. I'm not paying for it. They want you to buy 6 of them? They're robbing me.
It's true. How long does it take to use one watch battery?
There's
Years.
6 come in the pack? I don't think so.
I'll buy one at a
Yeah.
reasonable price.
I'll buy one at a reasonable price.
And yes, I will be opening the packaging.
Well, I've already opened it, so it's destroyed. So you can either throw it out or let me have it. You might as well throw it out because I've destroyed the packaging. And then he's just waiting in the alley by the dumpster. Closing up soon?
There all day. He gets in at 7 a.m. It just stays.
Yeah. I'm just hanging out here. I know the guy that comes and gets the garbage. I wanted to say hi to him.
At Zabar's on the Upper West Side,
Yeah.
like all the old kikes hang out all day, not buying anything. Like they're like 900-year-old Jews, and they just like loiter all day. And then at 4 o'clock, they all start lining up because the pastries are half off. Literally, they do that with their lives.
Respect.
They do that every single day,
Bro, what
That
you're
is
talking
just
about
their
is my
lives.
retirement
Oh,
plan.
you
dude.
deny that you're one of those guys, but that day at Guitar Center with you was unreal.
No,
You
shut
are
up,
one of those
dude.
guys,
You bring
Adam.
this up all the time.
Because it was literally, I mean, it's like
was
if I had
damaged.
if
The
I had a
guitar
black
was
friend, it was like,
damaged.
look, I make jokes or whatever, but it was like if I had a black friend and we went
Come
out
on.
and like they were like, "Sir, KFC is closed," and he's like, "I need more goddamn chicken." And where's the watermelon?
Come on,
Why
I
don't they have the
wasn't doing
watermelon
that.
too? And is that a white woman I can have sex with? She better be fat. It'd be like it's like it would be that. I'd be like, Mark, what are you?
Chill, dude.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You know,
The
yeah.
back of the guitar had scratches all over it. It did.
There was already a discount if I'm.
It was already
if I'm-
discounted
No,
like
it wasn't
$400
already
off.
discount. No, well, not that much.
And the guy behind the counter was like, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's already discounted.
look,
we have a 45-day return policy. You can buy it. You can not. It's like I think
No,
it's a
he
good
brought
deal.
it down more.
Yeah.
I got him to bring it down more. I did.
Do they work off commission?
No.
No.
So you
No, he
No,
was
it's
keeping some
hourly.
guy there past when he had clocked out.
No, they they weren't letting new people in, but they still had. They're still. the indoor was locked, but we could still
Incredible.
get out. I mean, it wasn't fully closed.
Just some guy not changing how much money he's making.
Yeah, I'd be like hanging out with my Asian friend, and he's like, "Yeah, man, comedy sucks lately. I don't know, like, you know, what I'm gonna do or what. Oh, can I pop in here for a second?" I'm like, "Petco? Yeah, sure." He's going there, and he's like, "Let me see. Can I see that puppy?
Can I get
real
a
quick?"
sample of
Yeah.
that dash hound?
Yeah,
You know, it's Costco rules here.
yeah, that dash hound.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah,
Dotson.
they're dachshund.
There's nothing called a
Yeah.
dash hound.
No.
It's spelled like that.
Yeah, have you guys been to the Lugs in a while?
I haven't.
Never
I've only
once.
been
Never
twice.
once in my
You go
life.
for burgers though, like a fucking asshole.
Yeah, that's the. No, but if you're there for lunch, you get the burger.
You get a
Adam
steak.
likes
You get a
doing
steak
all
and
that
the
kind of
burger.
stuff. Adam loves being
You get- well, hold
tourist
on.
in his own city.
What do you mean?
Hold on, you get a steak and a burger.
Yeah, you split it with your friend. You
Yeah.
guys get half the burger and then
fuck
half
outta
the
here.
steak.
How big
Adam's
is the
always like,
steak?
me and Joshua and
Well, you
Benjamin
get-
went to the Empire State Building.
I don't know who those people are.
There's a sandwich place. It's really good.
Actually, I did go
Me
with my
and-
friend
yeah,
Ben. To
me
That
and-
is true. You have like
Me and
45 friends, and every week there's a new one that you've known
Yeah.
for 12 years.
Me and my
What do you
friend
mean? I just
Noam
have friends.
from the Bilderberg group.
Yeah.
Me and my friend Noam from
When
from Moloch camp
Yeah.
that we went to together.
When we were interning at that one,
They would never let me in there.
what's the one that Nixon made fun of it one time?
the Bilderberg group.
Oh, is that the Bilderberg group?
Mhm.
Is that
Bohemian
the-
Grove.
Bohemian Grove. When you were interning at Bohemian Grove, thank you.
Yeah, I was
point
a
is, you do
fluffer
have-
at
how
Bohemian
many-
Grove.
That's how you got your foot in the door. That's how Jews get in. You suck the
You
dick.
fuck your way to the
You
top.
fuck your way to the top, and then you get to molest.
That's what people think. They think we're born into this, but we have to fuck our way
You
into
have
it.
to suck and fuck your way into it. Damn.
It's not given to me at birth as a birthright. It's not a
Mhm.
free trip to Israel.
No.
It's
to get,
work.
to get pussy from a stripper for money. Damn, I would love to fuck these weird fucked up bitches with fucked up lip injections and shit. And
Yeah.
big eyelashes.
Katy Perry.
Epstein's playlists were hilarious. Too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What were they?
What did you listen to?
Like Tiesto and stuff.
Sick.
Absolutely, dude. Jeff is out there, dude. Jeff would love to be in Vegas if you could fuck children in there.
You can.
Can you?
Yeah, you saw that Ali G sketch.
It's sort of like a part of the local culture. A lot of people from Las Vegas are pedophiles.
Is that so?
Not from
Yeah, a
Las
lot of
Vegas. The
Jewish-
pedophiles go there.
There's a lot of Jewish pedophiles.
I don't know
from Las
about
Vegas.
that.
Well,
I
yeah,
think
let's
that
see.
people
Well,
go
hold
to
on,
Vegas.
Adam. Let's just say
Okay. Well,
that's,
all right,
that's
I'll hold
probably an
on.
unfair generalization.
I will hold on.
Let's pick.
I forgot that. You,
Well, no, Nick, hold on. Let's
Continue.
pick. It's not just everyone from Vegas. Let's think about the types of people that historically have molested children. You've got Vegas.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
a type.
Yeah.
Entertainment industry.
Yeah.
And Jewish.
Yeah.
Historically,
So-
that's the profile. That fits the profile. Yes.
So it's not everyone from Vegas, but someone theoretically had all three of those things.
What about
certain
you know what's really getting the pass right now is the most powerful religious political institution for the last 2,000 years.
Watch it
the
spin
Rothschild family.
No,
Rothschild, the Church of the Rothschilds.
Yeah.
no, I
Israel.
think it's
The state of Israel.
some
the
fellas
Jewish-
from Rome.
No, you're right.
There were some fellas from Rome.
That's
that,
the cool thing about Greece. We got all our
Where's the
molesting
Catholic Church
done out of the way.
in Israel?
What do you mean
Uh,
in Israel?
Mount
You know,
Zion.
What's the cathedral that's in Israel? The Catholic Church.
The Church of the Holy Sepulchre, maybe.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a bunch of churches.
that's
in
got to be
Israel.
the most evil place in the world.
No, I think
the Catholic Church
I don't
in
know if
Israel.
it's.
Yeah, yeah. Can you imagine the pedophiles there?
That's the big leagues, baby.
Yeah.
If you get transferred enough times in America, they send you over to that one. If you put up enough numbers.
Yeah, you just go there. A guy like walks out the front door wearing toddlers as slippers. Just got his feet
in their little asses.
Just in two babies that are screaming and crying. He's like picking up the mail. And he's like, "How you doing, Abram?"
Even though he's a Catholic priest.
He still talks like
I'm
that.
I'm a Jewish Catholic priest.
His friend is named Ephraim. Which, is that even a Jewish name?
Avram.
Yeah,
Avram.
Ephraim is a Hebrew name.
Oh, really?
It is.
I knew. I
was agreeing with you.
I knew
I wish
an
I had a
Ethiopian
Reese's
guy named
cup
Ephraim.
right now. Well, did you guys watch that video I sent you?
I actually didn't. Fuck.
It's
Yeah, I watched
Do
it.
you know
dude.
about
no,
Five-ish,
Nick, you
Felix?
shouldn't let people know about this.
Oh no! What is
Honestly,
it? Five-ish?
it's so
I
bad.
guess I don't know if they're
What's
Hasidic or
five-ish?
Orthodox, but
They're
there's-
modern Orthodox.
They're
for sure.
The modern Orthodox, and it's clearly in New Jersey. It's like Teen Neck or
It
something.
sucks.
It's this.
It sucks so bad.
It's like Hasidic Jewish group created like a children's television show called Five-ish. And
where could it go wrong? Where could it go wrong from
and-
here?
Yeah,
And Five-ish is like a Barney the dinosaur.
Yeah, well, but don't blow the load.
Okay.
Right
All
away.
right. All right.
So we'll let me just
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Is
maybe-
It sucks so
Is the
bad.
mascot a detached
I'm really upset that
foreskin?
Nick is even letting more people know about this.
it is
I don't-
unreal.
it-
I
I
could
don't
not
really-
fucking believe that they would do this shit. And it's like, I mean, I'll just show Felix, and then you
Okay.
can. I will just listen to you react to what the fuck this is that they made this and how this is.
Put
possible.
it in the
Put
mic.
your mic in.
Put it in the mic.
Now, Felix, you react.
Felix is this is like
This is a Felix reacts.
it's like a
video.
2 girls 1 cup.
Okay, so I'm seeing a dollar bill.
No, Felix, a $5 bill.
Oh no!
Because his name is Five-ish.
Five-ish is
This
a fucking
is-
dollar
this
bill.
is-
It's money.
This is a
Oh my
anthropomorphized $5 bill chasing and hanging out with and hugging children. This is like if the greatest if the Expendables of
dude.
anti-Semitism came together
I'm lightheaded,
to
bro.
make something to make fun of Jews.
That's
They would
unbelievable.
make this.
Are you fucking kidding me?
All right, I'm seeing a clown. Oh no!
No! It's a $5 bill. No!
And I sat and I watched this whole 30-minute episode.
Yeah, I watched the song. I didn't watch the rest of it.
If you'd believe me, it gets even worse.
What's the plot?
Okay.
Just break it down the plot.
I mean,
for
he
us.
just has him get ready for Shabbos or whatever. And fucking like at one point he's like, hold on, I got to take a phone call. And he's like, what's that? Sell. When it hits $40, sell. Just
Shut
sell it all.
up.
And he's like, well, maybe you should remind him who put him in office.
That's funny.
And
Yes, listen, I told you, when it hits $40, just dump it all. When it hits $40, just dump it all. Just dump it all. Sell it. Sell,
You're
sell,
right,
sell.
Donnie.
Well, why don't you just go remind him who put him in office? Okay. All right, let me check the number. Well,
That's just funny. That's good tight comedy, right?
Oh my god, that's awesome.
I mean,
dude.
I guess it's like if you're having a sense of
I'll
humor
be at
about
the island
yourself.
as soon as I wrap this up.
What if,
I'll
like-
get on the plane? No problem.
Of course, I didn't go to work that day. It's almost it's just Alan Dershowitz. I've never had sex with somebody outside my family.
I didn't even enjoy the penis massage. That's why she had to use her mouth to do it.
There's nothing.
I don't like fucking children, but if I have to, like any American, I will.
There's nothing sexual about my dinners with my niece.
We were talking about red light traffic, red light camera laws.
This is that's how I feel about Dershowitz. Like I feel like Tucker has Alan Dershowitz on to like make people more anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
Because it's like
He's incredible.
I bet like the most people who watch Tucker like have met like 1 or 2 Jews in their life, and it's like you see this guy on TV, and it's like, all right, here's the ugliest and most annoying man you've
Of all
ever
time.
seen.
Yep.
And he's just
Who was a pedophile?
right, and he's on TV to be like, it's anti-Semitic to not go on vacation to Israel every single year of your life. And I mean, I guess Fievel, there's more like joie de vivre in it. There's been Alan Dershowitz's TV appearance.
Five is just almost as if the creators of Wonder Chosen just got too into like Stormfront.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're like, you know what? We're going to anonymously make this thing.
It's incredible.
The best thing I have ever tasted. Oh,
It's a child's penis.
And then you can have some then. We'd love to have more Shabbos guests, wouldn't we, boys? Really? Really? What? Great! It's settled then. In addition to our surprise guests, the fire chief and his officers will be our Shabbos.
We'll be coordinating with them to make sure that the right ones die in the towers.
I don't, but like someone.
I mean, just imagine like the Jews walking into the costume making shop, being like, "We need the big money costume," and then the guy being like, "I don't want to get fired.
Yeah,
I can't do this." I mean, it's fucking insane.
And we're gonna need it for a good price. Imagine they haggled over the making of an anthropomorphized $5
It would be almost as offensive as like a show for black children where they talk to like a gun.
Yeah.
Like a fucking What's up?
A bucket
my
of
name
chicken
is,
in the gun.
My name is Robbery the 9mm. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Is the pussy fat? Could you let that pussy fat? I ain't on. Boy, you know what I do, man.
Time to go.
Sorry, kids.
Time to go rob Five-ish.
Time to go pay rent to Five-ish and rob his ass. Rob that motherfucker.
You need to do a deep dive on Five-ish because like I can't believe that.
How did you find that?
Yeah,
It was in the. I just saw it in a reply
in
another tweet.
A cool website that Nick goes to.
Twitter.
A really cool message board that Nick posts.
Somebody posted another video of like I don't know, like a guy like on Shabbos. He had a gun that's a Jewish guy with a gun that shoots money. And it's spraying all over this living room, and these kids are just like going nuts for the money.
Well, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? It's free
that's
money.
true.
And someone replied, they're like, you know about Five-ish, right? And I was like, what's Five-ish? I didn't reply. I just clicked on the link, and I was like, no. No.
Thank you, Lord.
I don't believe that.
It is.
It gave me an anxiety attack when Nick sent it to the thread.
I didn't even
earlier
see it.
today.
I was too busy getting fucking swole
in the gym.
I was fucking.
Honestly, you would have dropped a fucking barbell on your head.
Yep. I probably would have. It's incredible. Oh fuck, dude. Salute to Jewish children's entertainment.
So is Five-ish? I have some questions about Five-ish.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is Five-ish like? Is it like a Calvin and Hobbes thing where the children are just so excited imagining this big piece of money? Or does he like interact with adults?
He interacts with adults. That was him talking to the fire department.
Oh, wonderful.
My understanding is that Five-ish is a single man that invites children over to his house to have dinner. For Shabbos.
That's good.
And then he chases them around.
I mean, we have
Nick hasn't gotten to the what happens when he catches him. But
yeah, I couldn't stomach to watch that far.
He just pulls his penis out of the costume and rapes kids on camera.
Yeah.
There's another one that's equally.
I guess the time has come. Okay, everyone, I'll give you a hint with this little riddle. I look forward to the visits from this relative all week. She's an older, wiser Five-ish, and she may just pinch my cheek. She's...
Bubby.
My bubby!
Now,
Nice.
I got it,
and all
dude.
the little
Swish.
Kinderlach calming
no.
down. Don't being so dumb.
It's a purse.
Not a real Shabbos Kodesh guest at all.
Well, you keep.
After all we've learned together today, I bet you all can figure it out. The most special Shabbos guest we seek shall
It's
be...
not a purse, but guess what they did. So look at this.
Interesting.
So he said, it's my bubby. And then, so obviously the money needs to have a grandma.
Of course.
Right.
Now, this is all shot in the whatever video editor's house is, All right, what the fuck? How do I go back to what...
Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate, you lost it.
No, I didn't lose it. Anyways, so what they do is he's like, it's my bubby. And then they cut to the bubby, which is just a purse on the hand of the $5 bill costume coming through the door with a cane because they didn't want to spend the money on a separate costume with a bubby carrot. They didn't want to create a bubby carrot.
Respect.
They didn't want to.
So it's another 5-ish.
Okay.
Well,
They
didn't even give her a
It's
wig.
the same 5-ish.
They didn't even give her a wig.
No, because it's behind a door. It's just
Respect.
coming through the door.
That's awesome.
So it's just the hand.
Tell me who she is? Wunderbar! That's right! The Shabbos
This
Queen!
isn't it.
The Shabbos Hamalka is the real Shabbos Queenish guest we all welcome in each week as the sun is setting on
I feel
Friday
like people outside the community should know about this stuff. I kind of feel like
Shabbos Queen.
Adam, we have to shut this down.
I'm kind of.
Who's the Shabbos Queen?
My understanding
So
is,
Shabbos-
is that this is
Shabbos
your
is like
version
a
of
wedding.
The Irishman. That's Robert De Niro,
No.
and they used money technology to make him look like a bunch of bills. I could make Shabbos dinner. I could make that dinner for you.
I could do it for you.
Hello,
So I hear-
5-ish?
Is this 5-ish?
So I hear-
5-ish. This is Jimmy Hoffa.
I hear you reverse mortgage houses.
Yeah.
I hear you kick families out of the home.
I hear you kick the blacks out of their homes. And then buy the whole townhouse in Bed-Stuy.
You ever hear of subprime lending? Oh, 5-ish.
I have heard of it. Yes, sir, I have.
I could do that to you.
I could do that. I could evict some blacks. Yes, I could do that for you. So that you could get a good deal on a four-family home.
I don't
in
know.
Bed-Stuy.
I'm not one of those kind of Jews. I just want to clarify. Yeah, there was another one that was equally bad, named Uncle Moishi. Uncle Moishi and the Mitzvah Men.
Okay.
Yeah, and he would do rap songs about
Hell
like
yeah.
keeping kosher and stuff.
It sucks that I'm
And he
not
would
allowed to
use
be
the
too
N-word.
excited about this. 'Cause it's like,
You're really restraining yourself.
well, it's not fair. I didn't do it.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
make
true.
this fucking shit.
Right.
And it's like
I know. You wanted to.
Well, you're like you're showing.
It would be awesome to make this.
Nick watching this shit is like Ross and Band of Brothers seeing the men come back from Europe. It's just the great regret he has in not making a children's TV show where money is friends with these Jewish children. He's just tearfully saluting the YouTube video, knowing that
It should have been me. It should have been me.
Sobel. It's major winners.
Does it like? And then when a woman's like, "I'm going to keep my name," it's like, well, that's just your dad's name.
Yeah.
So it's some guy's
Yeah,
name.
women are retarded.
So fuck your dad.
Women are stupid.
Unless if
They ruined Iowa.
They did.
We're gonna find out that it was all women that wrote that.
It was a woman. Because it was like, oh yeah, they can code too, but really they can't.
Oh,
They
that's
can't
probably what
code.
happened.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, we have
was
a
a
team
boot
of
camp.
women.
The only good female programmers are trans.
Yeah.
They're trans women.
Well, they are still women.
It's also, a lot of people know this, every single trans woman knows how to program.
Yeah.
They all know how to
That's
code.
how you get. That's how you get a new pussy.
That's what's so funny about
You gotta
telling
write a code.
telling coal miners to learn how to code. It's like all of those jobs already went to trans.
To trans people.
Yeah.
Because you just do it from your room.
Yeah. Well, up until 2 years ago, they thought they were going to have to make their own pussies
with robots,
with computers.
With computers.
So they all learned programming.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's why the Wachowskis actually came up
The
with
Matrix.
the Matrix.
They were tinkering with some new pussy ideas.
Well, it's so funny that like knowing all that, you know that the genesis of that movie was them like closing their eyes, being like, "I'm a girl."
Yeah.
Just what if you could close your eyes so hard you slip out of reality into a different world where you can be a girl?
Nah, they stole it from that black lady who wrote The Matrix and The Terminator in one movie.
Hidden Figures. This was originally about the black women that invented the Matrix back in the 40s.
Yeah.
It's just like, Henrietta, you said supper's going to be ready by noon. And it's like, yes, Miss Clarence. Yes, Miss Clarence. And then, like, in the kitchen with the rest of the service workers, okay, y'all, so there's a spaceship, and it's flown by this man Morpheus, and they got dial-up computers in their brains that,
And it's like, oh, Henrietta, you working on that story again about the computer players? the computer, the man with the computer brain, and he flying around in a spaceship trying to bring that white boy, trying to get the white boy some pussy, because the oracle say if he get the right pussy, then that means that he gonna fuck up all the machines. They're like, Henrietta, we found your journal. What is this story you're working on? Oh, it's nothing, Miss Clarence.
Don't even bother with it.
Don't worry about it. And she's like, Henrietta, if you mind, I got a couple of Jewish cousins named Joel and Ethan Wachowski.
I don't know.
They
if
work
they're
in
Jewish.
show business, and they would love to see something like this, Miss Henrietta. And of course, this was the '60s back then,
Sure.
so that you could just steal ideas.
Yeah.
And then
You
they
can still do
send the diary to the Wachowski brothers and like, we can't wait to make this movie and put our names on it.
And then
yeah, Hidden Figures. We know the movie.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I know everyone knows that story. That was stupid of me to bring it up.
Hidden. Yeah.
Speaking of, it is Black History
What?
Month.
What do you mean? No.
There was a.
What do you know?
The guy that.
Why are you giving me the chiding finger?
There's the guy that invented.
What's that?
I thought you were going to do a pun.
What pun?
No.
Everyone knows what pun.
Speaking of
Now that I'm an anime head.
Well,
Being
I like worldly by jacking off to hentai. When I was there, my friend. So when you go on like Pornhub in a different country, you're like if you don't have a VPN or whatever, you get like what they watch. And he said whenever he travels, he jacks off to like whatever comes on the first page of X videos, and that's how he experiences the culture.
That's good.
So he
You
said
and
he
your
was jacking
horny
off to like
friends.
the blurred pussies and penises.
Why doesn't he go to a fucking museum or something?
What do you mean? You
That's
gotta
how-
jack off at
museum.
night.
That's how he travels
before bed.
That's how he experiences the world. Is
I
through
think it was a joke, Nick. I mean, I don't think he was being serious that he spends his entire
No,
time
I'm
in a
into this.
hotel
First
jacking
of
off
all,
to
it might have been a
pornography.
joke, but I think this is a good idea.
I do think it's kind of a good idea.
It's completing because listen, you're going to a museum, and you're eating the foods, but then you're jacking off to what they're jacking
All
off
right,
to.
then you know what? Maybe I'll get into this, Adam.
Shout out to my
first
shout out to
trip,
Brian.
Poland. I'm going to take a little trip to Poland, and I'm going to find some interesting places to jack off. Who knows where I'll end up? Maybe I'll go to Amsterdam too, and I'll see if there's maybe a house with an attic in it that's conducive to masturbating, and see if anybody thinks that that's degenerate there.
I'm sure people in the age of Anne Frank were jacking off in that apartment. They were
Anne
there
Frank
for so
was
long.
jacking off. I know.
She was jacking off. It's in the book.
Yeah, no, I want to go there and beat off and be like, it was in the book.
It's from the book.
I read the book, and this is in the book. You can't. I am trying to do a part of the book while I'm here. I have autism.
I have to act out you're just a man in a dress.
Yes. Yeah, I am reliving the experience similar.
You're cosplaying.
I did this at Gettysburg 3 years ago. No one had a problem with it there. And don't call them and ask. Do not ask them if they had a problem. I'm telling you, and you can take my word for it. That General
Who does she
Grant.
want to fuck? Like a guy who's also in there?
I remember thinking
Yeah,
she was a
her
lesbian.
boyfriend from school. She gets her period, I think.
She's
I don't
playing with
remember
her
the book
titties
that
at one
well.
point. I remember that.
What's
What's that?
She's playing with her titties at one point. I remember that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that part was hot.
I did not. I haven't read it. I'm not.
Maybe during the quarantine, dude. I've been getting back into books too. You check out Anne Frank Diary.
I'm reading Showboat, the biography of Kobe Bryant.
What?
Yeah.
Come on, you didn't appreciate him in life.
It would be funny if the diary of Anne Frank, she's just like constantly talking about how much money different kids at school owe her, and like she's like learning money.
They had to
She's
cut
like,
out chapters. There's an unabridged version.
I
that they
gave
censored.
Melissa 2 pencils last week, and she still has not given them back. So now she owes me 3 pencils. And the week after that, she will owe me 4 pencils. I'm making so much money at school, and it's great. Melissa's family, her dad got laid off from the factory that my dad owns.
Yeah.
So now...
Yeah, there's a
There's
chapter
just a
where
whole-
she talks
her
about
dad
Viggs.
yeah, right. Her
Yeah,
dad
I was
can't
just going to say interest. A whole chapter on interest.
Yeah. Oh, right. It's just an economics textbook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the economics textbook. In the margins, there were some things scribbled. They're like, we could use this.
Yeah, we'll go with this.
Why don't we just go with the stuff about
We'll
jacking
do the
off?
we'll put the horny stuff in there.
Yeah, well, we'll leave in the
out-
horny shit. The
leave-
child getting horny. Yeah,
leave
we'll
out this
that
stuff where she calls herself Anne Bank.
Mhm.
Anne Bank of Amsterdam Elementary School.
She was a brave girl, Nick. I don't know if that's
She was brave.
necessary.
It's a shame. I will say it's a shame she got got. Which I
Was
assume
she ever
did, right?
Was she
Yeah,
ever
she
nude
died
in
in a-
any
in a
movies?
camp.
Did she have
That's
any
fucked
nude?
up.
She got snitched. They got snitched on.
Did she have any nude scenes in any movies?
Yeah,
Right.
she was.
Are you on
she was
Mr.
in the
Skin?
Fappening.
I'm on Mr.
No, she
Skin.
was in the Fappening. People.
Typing in Anne Frank to Mr. Skin.
Yeah. Let's
She
just
got
see.
Fappening.
Yeah. Let's see if she's got any action going on.
Fuck, dude.